Okay, so unbeknownst to me, and not realizing that I had fucking done this, turns out that I actually set my timer for when my food was ready and when stream was gonna start at the exact fucking second of each other. So give me like 2 fucking seconds to go get my food so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna go do that. And I'll be back in like 2 seconds here. I'm so sorry, guys. What the fuck? That was not intentional, it just kind of happened. I'll be back. Should take like 2 seconds. Oh, by the way, heads up guys, don't join this mission. I'm doing a Ayaton treasure hunt really quick. I know it doesn't matter since we already get like, what, 400 Ayaton treasures a week? But like, it's one more. And like, I don't know how the... I don't know about you guys, but one more Ayaton treasure means the possibility of up towards of extra 3,000 endo. And I'm not good enough to turn that shit down. Oh, hey Harold. Hello, hey guys, welcome. Hi Steve. Hey Steve, is there any good fucking Arby's today? I wanna know if there's any good Arby's today. Because if there is, then I'm gonna run them. I'm gonna go like run through them really quick. Because I know you've probably looked at them. Ow! Dude, fuck off. Oh, you haven't looked at it yet? Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it then. I'll look at it later. Not sure. Right now I think survival or something. Oh, no. Steve and I have a list that goes through and actually shows all of the Arby's that are going to be happening for today and tomorrow. Wait! I hot informed work 5 minutes ago. Wait, what does that mean? Homie, I don't know what that means. What is this word that you speak? You're speaking some funny words over there, homie. I have a feeling that there might have been a word or two that got combined together. Oh, it reeled like 8 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Actually, okay. DE, if you're watching, you didn't see this because we're not sure if this is actually TOS appropriate. So you didn't see this if you're watching. Oh, you just got back from. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, if you just got back from work, that's fine. It's just that usually whenever we talk, you like end up going through and you end up having something at least related to it. So that's why I thought you'd know. But no, we have a list thing that actually shows us the times for all the Arby's. Hold on. We have a list thing that shows us all the times for all the Arby's and stuff, who it's against, what mission type, and what planet. So we can actually see everything that's going on, and that's how I plan streams around arbitrations and stuff, is purely by using like a list like that. It does it for like upwards of a year because all the arbitrations are planned out for the entire year and just repeats that list for the entire year. I think it's like to save on power, whatever. There's 2 C and 1 T. Wait, what? I'm assuming that the A tier is probably the defense, right? Yeah, the A tier's gotta be defense, right? Use the forbidden method tracking the clocks. No, it's because data miners got this information. That's why. The way that we got this was through data miners. So what they had done is they just like went through the game files to find it. That's why we're not sure if it's entirely we're not sure. It's an interception mission? Oh, are you talking about the one that's in 2 hours? The Odin interception? Yeah, are you talking about the Odin interception? Because if that's what you mean, I could definitely see that being good. It's against Grenier though. Pretty sure the Odin one would be good though. And I'll take it. No, that's a C tier. What? Hold up. Well, there's one on Stephanos, which would be good. Ooh, nah, god damn it, it's fucking Dark Sector Disruption though. That would be good if we had a great team for it. Actually, no, Dark Sector Disruption would be great because if we had a team for it, we could burn through that real quick. So I wonder if Disruption might actually be really good for that though. For getting Yeah. It's the last one of the, it's the last one of the day. Yeah, no, I won't be able to do that one. Shit. I'll be on the Patreon playing Odyssey by then. Also, give me like 2 seconds real quick. I'm gonna get some Kleenex because apparently my dad's decided it wants to fight me in bed. Okay, and I have Kleenex at my desk, and I should probably honestly just keep it there permanently. Hold on, what's up? Oh, it's about last one. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, Ariston, that's like saying, yes, if the stars align and we collide with another fucking galaxy by then we're perfect. Otherwise, everything's gonna fall apart. Because saying, yes, if everything's aligned in about 10 years from now, you're fucked. Honestly, do not worry about 10 years from now. If you're gonna worry about anything, worry about a year from now. Or if you're in a situation like mine, a month from now. Which I know you're not. Hello, guys. Is my playlist fucking playing? Yeah, it's fucking One Piece. Sorry, it's the first opening to One Piece. Didn't realize. There's an S tier defense, mirror defense tomorrow at 10 p.m. Actually? S tier, ooh, wait. Fuck, it's at 10 p.m. though. I'll be streaming. Wait. No, I won't be. Tomorrow I won't be. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are the days that I stream. There you go. Talking Patreon here, guys, for the record. Hold on. Where's the... Okay, so... Oh my god, there's a Paragold damage increase of 300%. What the fuck? Holy shit. Hey, guys, do you guys want to run the Archon Hunt really quick with me? Just so we can get the Archon Hunt and the EDA and ETA out of the way. Because I want to try and see if I can get all three of those out of the way today, and then we'll focus on other things later. Sorry, I won't be talking as much because I am eating right now. I'm making sure that I can get rid of my iron deficiency, like real quick, by eating like 18 sausages. The sausages, they're great. I love my protein. It's the best. Yeah, no, I have a thing where I just like grab a crap ton of protein every morning. Make sure that I can just defeat my fucking iron deficiency. Dinner sec, can I join? Oh, you're fine, Steve. You're good. Do what you gotta do. I can't tell if I'm experiencing my OS or having been staring at a lot of screens recently. Or allergies. I mean, to be fair, it could be both. Honestly, it could be both. What the fuck you mean, host not found? Hey. Warframe? The fuck you mean, host not found? Some bullshit, that's what that is. No, hold on. We send that to you. Let's send that to Mura, or Maru. There you go. Uh-huh. What? But Maru works better, isn't it? Mer? I thought your name was Maru. Or is Maru not... Is it like a prefix? Because if it's like a prefix, that works. No, the reason why I was saying Mura is because of the fucking JoJo meme of Mura Mura Mura. Oh, it means... Okay. I'll just call you Mark then. Yeah, Mura Mura Mura. Yeah. Well, it's spelled with an R, not a D, but yeah. But yeah, it's the JoJo meme of whenever they're like fucking doing their fucking insane poses because you know it's JoJo, and they have all their insane poses that they do constantly, every 2 fucking seconds. It's great. It's about the only thing I know about JoJo. That and the fact that the main antagonist for the first 3 seasons is a Nazi scientist, I think, or something. It's a fucking fever dream, man. Now, I do actually want to go through and figure out if I can actually set up the rest of this, though. Because we should be able to get EDA and ETA done today. And then what we're going to have to do, guys, is we're going to have to do the most painful thing of actually going through and collecting the rest of the mods that we're missing. I can't really use Electroframe as like I can't use Electroframe as like my reference for that because Electroframe is borked for that reason. But I am going to go through and use it as like my research thing for whenever I'm looking for like specific mods because you can't, if you guys don't know, Electroframe actually can't handle how many mods are in the game. So what it does is that it starts going through and telling you that you're missing certain mods that you're actually not missing, which is funny, but also slightly concerning because like I'm fucking missing a mod called redirection. I have 600 of them. Talk to you later. Ooh, yeah, Steve. If I'm off stream, let me know. I'll join you for that because I have 9 more to get until I have 100 floofers or floof balls. So I need to go through and get another 9 of them, and then I've hit 100 of them total. Guys, you don't want to know how long that's taken to go through and actually do. We have been doing, yeah, it's an easy amount, but like we've been doing some crazy amounts of grinding off stream for dog days. Purely for the crazy amounts of balls that we could possibly get. Oh no, I should have brought Ivara. Shit. That's my bad. I got rolls for EDA, but my team steamrolled everything. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, EDA and ETA, if you're doing public parties, just assume that your party will most likely steamroll it like 80% of the time. Because the people who do EDA and ETA consistently are usually those peeps that are like me and Steve and like Naski and stuff, where we all happen to be at a point in the game where we can kind of just exist at any tier of the game and just be mostly fine. Without much issue. Hey. Did they just die from a fucking AoE? Alright, whatever. It's fine. No, also run EDA and EDA solo. Yeah. The fact that you can run that solo though is crazy. Well, then again, it's you, Steve. Which honestly, you running it solo kind of makes sense considering what you do most of the time in EDA and ETA. Where most of the enemies don't even exist for you, so I got you. There you go. Now we're good. Oh god, it's this area. Shit. Yellow? Yellow. No, I triggered it. God damn it. Fine, whatever. I'll just go down here and undo my bullshit thingies. Oh, look at that. Nice and easy one, too. Bye-bye. Yeah. We're good. We're free. Freedom. I need to check if the Stella farm is here this week. Oh, actually, good point, actually, because the Stella farm would actually be kind of nice. Oh, are you talking about, wait, what the fuck oh, are you talking about, like, in, oh, yeah. Never mind, I got you. Is actually the increase in terms of Stella actually that good, though? For EDA and ETA? Like, if you just go through and do it, is it really that good? Oh my god, the EDA Stella farm. Yeah, but, like, is it really that good for Stella? Because I thought it would be much better if we were to go through and just do it through the normal mission. Or is it more just so in the sense of like... No, it's a certain mission. Okay, got you. Because like, I know that there are some... I guess like... Got 30 from today. EDA? No, you didn't do it. Then it's probably not the mission that we're talking about then. Because there's a mission that gets you like hundreds. It's just I don't know what mission that is because I haven't been shown it yet. What do you mean 45,000 kills in an hour? Homie, that shouldn't even be possible. What mission are you talking about? Alchemy? Are you talking about alchemy though? Because if you're talking about alchemy, then that would make sense. But that's still ridiculous. Like actually insane. Nope, assassination? What? How? The assassination? Are you just like blasting through the missions like ridiculously quickly? Is that why? Oh, I can see you getting Stella from the boss though. Okay, I can see that. I got 3 different water level bullshits. Oh, yeah, I mean the third one you just go through and use your operator for it. Or the B mission, or the B one, you just go through and use your operator for it and then you should be fine. Because if you have your operator built right, you can just go through and like jump once to each of them. And then you can just like jump between them super easily. No issues. It's nowhere near as bad as Lua. Now, do not get me started on Lua. Because Lua, I had to learn how to fucking glitch the game to be able to finish those in time. Because Lua sucks ass. And there's not a single fucking time that I will ever agree that Lua's okay. Just because Lua is so bad, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? What are you gonna go through out of your way to go make sure that Lua is just like not that bad? No, actually I can't do it anymore though because they fixed the glitch. Which is so annoying. For those who don't know, there used to be a missing ceiling in the Lua tile sets that you could use with your Titania to skip through the those spy missions. I'm not going to explain further. Because I'm pretty sure that's a good enough explanation for how it was done. Did they just... Hey. Nah. You're not allowed to survive that. Hey. It's all the same pattern. Wait, Lua Spy. Yeah, Lua Spy is known for being one of the worst spy planets in the game. Just straight up. It's genuinely just that bad for a lot of people, myself included. I cannot do Lua. I refuse to. And the main reason why is because it's just so annoying. Like, if you're gonna do anything, just don't do Lua, man. Unless, Ivaro. No, even then it's like incredibly annoying. Like, I fucking hate it. I genuinely fucking hate it. That's why I went through and learned how to glitch it to get through it. Is because like it was just one of those things where it was just better for me to get to it. Yeah, there's skips for them. Yeah, there's skips for them. It's just that it was faster for me to go figure out how to do the glitches than to use the skips for the Lua Spy. So what I did was I just figured out how to skip them all using the glitches and stuff, and that's how I did it. Lewis Spy, I didn't get the augment I wanted. Yeah, no, it's gonna... Which also means I'm gonna have to go fucking farm Lewis Spy for those augments, aren't I? Uh-oh. Ah, crap. You know, some of these... You know what? You know, I'm gonna go hang out with my pet rock. Hold up, give me a second. I'm gonna go hang out here. I'm just gonna go hang out up here. For those who don't know, that rock doesn't exist. I'm just gonna hang out up here. I don't wanna deal with bullshit. Oh no, if you don't want to deal with the lasers and stuff, just use Ivara. Her prowl augment lets her just not have to worry about it. For those who don't know, this invisible rock has been there since the beginning of Warframe. It's been here since day one. They just haven't fixed it. Because for some reason to them, they don't want to fucking fix it. It's like, god damn it. And that's what I mean by my pet rock, by the way. If I ever mention I have a pet rock in the tile set, that's what I mean. It's that there's a rock that doesn't have collision somewhere on the tile set. I just won't fucking tell you where all the rest of them are. Because yes. That one has been there since the beginning though. And I swear to god, if you did not know that and just left that on purpose, 30k. That's like saying my bad. I only blew up one city, not two. Sorry. I'm sorry, bro. It's over. It's GG's. Like, what do you mean? Jesus Christ. It doesn't work too. Oh, the Moa trick? Not on Lua, no. On other things, yes, it does work, but on Lua, no. It's because Lua specifically doesn't have the rooms being that close together where you can actually do that with it. It should have blown up in 3-8 minimum. Nah, what is this fucking Warhammer? Jesus Christ, man. I swear to god. This is not Warhammer. And who in the fuck is adding me right now? Oh, it's... Oh my Jesus. Huh? What in the fuck did you get 8,000 Stella? What mission type is that? Dude, what mission type are you doing that with? Disruption? Okay, fair enough. You know what? That's a fair point, Ariston. I should have gone with the Imperium of Mankind, EDA assassination. I still can't believe it though. Like, are you just sitting in the mission forever, and just like waiting for the enemies to come after you, and are you just like murdering everything that way? Because like if you're just murdering all the enemies, like waiting for them to spawn and come after you, is that just what you do? You just sit there in a room and just murder them all consistently? Because if that's the method, then like that's crazy. But like still, what the fuck? I've never seen somebody get 8,000 Stella in a single mission. That's nuts. Like actually kind of crazy. There's a modifier that spawns unlimited. Huh? Okay, never mind. That... I could see why that's your favorite farm then, because no, that would make sense. That's just infinite resources at that point. Wait, hold on. Doesn't that mean that if you just sit there, you could potentially get upwards of like however many Stella that you need, you could just have? Wait. How many times can you run EDA and ETA? More like 20. No. It's from a single mission, Crab. 8,000 Stella, to a single mission. That's what they're talking about. It's not just that in their overall inventory, that's from a single mission. Their inventory is just nothing but Stella at this point, but yes. Actually, it's nothing but arcanes and other shit, but we're not gonna get that right now. There you go. Pretty much infinite as long as you unlock the search pulse. Jesus Christ. Because like, hold on, let me, I hope you don't mind me showing this to everybody, but look at this. It's an hour? And look at that. 8,000 Stella in a single mission. Do you know how nuts that is? In a single mission for that. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Now getting millions of Kuva in a single mission? No, that would be kind of impressive too, but no. I don't think anybody's ever pulled that off. Not unless they're doing like disruption or something. Bosses will slowly die. Basically, it will end eventually, but needs a certain team to run it. Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair, having a certain team makes sense though, considering that if you don't have like the right people for it, you're kind of cooked. Also, is the endless, like, infinite enemy modifier something that exists, like, everywhere? Is that a thing for EDA and ETA? Or does ETA not have it? Because if ETA doesn't have it, that'd be kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. And the team uses Limbo? What the fuck? Oh, is this so you can go hang out in the, is this so you can go hang out inside of the, invisibility area? Or, like, invisible area, just so you don't need to worry about aggravating the enemies, wait for them all to spawn, just nuke them all? Is that what it is? Oh, it's only EDA assassination? Oh, that's bullshit. Because imagine we had that for, imagine we had that also for, whatchamacallits here? ETA? We'd be able to get so many things out of ETA, it'd be awesome. It's pinch. No, it's just so you can't, damage the boss. Oh, I see. You know, it's funny that you have, like, it's like, unironically, the method for that is just to go through and actively not hurt the boss, because if you end up doing damage to him, he dies faster, and you want that not to happen. And I have a feeling that Warfare is one of the few games where that will ever be the case. Because there's not a single time in any other game that I know of where that's actually the case, where you want the boss to die slower. I don't think there's a single game I can think of that has that. That's wild. Like, actually insane. Also, don't mind me, I'm currently just murdering everything. I'm, like, sort of going through and just farming, I'm farming the, cores, the Centurion cores, right now. Because the, Centurion cores are actually really nice to have, if you can have a crap ton of them. Granted, I already have, like, 3,000 of them, but, like, I'd like to have more, because it's not enough. I need more. I need more Centurion cores. I need to be at, like, a 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 would be good. Oh, also, can you guys let me know when it's daytime? Or nighttime, sorry. On Cetus. Specifically, just so I can go do Eidolons and stuff. It'd be nice if we could at least do like 1 round of Eidolons a day. Because I know that it'll happen at least once during stream. I just want to go through and run the Eidolons at least once or twice a day. Just so we can start getting those Eidolon shards. Because I actually do need to get like another, I think it's like another like 600 or 800 Eidolon shards for what I'm doing. And I need a lot of them, so if you guys can let me know, that'd be awesome. It'd be amazing. I don't think I need to explain why I need them though. It's mostly just for bypassing shit. See you tonight? Alright, cool. We'll be able to get the Archon hunt done by then, and then we'll be able to go through and do other stuff afterwards. Alright, coolio. That works. It's for, so for those who don't know, the Eidolon shards can let you actually speedrun the focus grind. It actually lets you go through and, the focus that you get from those shards works after, the focus cap. So if you hit the focus cap for the day, and then go through and throw those shards into like whatever other stuffs you haven't done yet, you can go through and speedrun it for all of your other stuff. It's just that I have to go through and set it up so we can actually speedrun it for doing our focus for all of our other trees and stuff, because I'm currently in the process of doing not only the first tree but also the second tree for all of my fucking different ones that I have, which isn't necessarily a bad thing per se. It's just really fucking annoying. There's no Stella farm this week? Oh, that's bullshit. Fine, whatever. I guess I'll still do it though, because I do need the shards. And I know that's fighting to cure from somebody who has like 10 of every single fucking Tao in the game, but I need more. I do need more. Yellow? Correct? Yes. Need more. Need more shards. Yeah, shards. Like this right here, I'm poor. I'm broke in terms of shards. I know this is weird to say as somebody who has this many shards, but this is actually broke. Like unironically, this is like really bad for the amount of shards that I have. I need more. I want to make sure that I at least have like 30 of every Tao shard in the game, just so I can at least have that as a baseline and then go from there. If I can have 50, that would be great, but honestly, I'm not expecting that to happen. Hey, Maru, you want to see how fast I can actually go through and kill the, how fast I can go through and kill the Archon? Because I can one-tap him now. Well, actually, strictly speaking, I can two-tap him. Oh, can you? Oh, even better then. Alright, we're good. We're chilling then. Because if you can one-tap him, I'll let you do your thing. Because honestly, I'm gonna just like exist on the side here. You know what's really infuriating about these enemies? Is they're not high enough level to actually use acid shells properly. I'm actually unironically getting nerfed because they have too little health. And I know that's weird to say as somebody who's currently going through and assassinating the shit out of entire waves of enemies, but my acid shells is failing because the enemies don't have enough health. And it's like, no, give me more health, guys. I need more health. Because acid shells entirely determines the amount of damage it does based on health and the other status elements that you hit them with. And if you don't have the right amount of health for the enemies and stuff, the AoE on acid shells just does not work, unfortunately, which is so sad. I really wish it would still work, but no. Yeah, they're not high enough level yet. Alright, fine, I'll just go res myself. Hold up, give me a second. Where the fuck did all the enemies go? Enemies, where are you? What the fuck? Where'd all the enemies go? What? I was gonna res myself, but there's no enemies. What? Alright, fine, whatever, I guess. Thank you, Gray. Appreciate it. I don't need to care about anything. I can just instantly destroy them. Yes, there you go. It's funny how like the amount of damage I do is entirely dependent on how many bullets actually hit the enemy. It's unironically not the range that's an issue. It's how close I can actually get to killing the enemy the other way around, which is fine. Also, I found out that the Sobek works really good as a, you know the ships inside of Cetus and Fortuna? The Sobek works really good as a ship destroyer inside of Cetus and Fortuna. You can actually kill them near instantly in both. So I'm unironically using it now as a enemy farmer inside of both of them, just so I can go through and remove any of the enemies from the map. It's great. It's awesome. Although I feel like that's weird. This is a very weird, yeah, just Sobek just works well for most things. Oh no, it's so good. I really wish it wasn't so good because it's like, I feel so bad because it's like everything that I have built immediately gets outperformed by Sobek. Like instantly. It's like, I've completely stopped using my Akicore because of my Sobek. It's not a joke, by the way. I stopped using the Akicore because my Sobek is just so much better. And it's like, god damn it. I mean, I still use my Akicore if I'm ever using Verona and stuff, but like, it's just like, god damn it, man. It's so much better than anything else I could ever ask for. It also does not take time to actually go through and like set up or anything. It's great. Which means that my arcane stacking method doesn't actually have any use anymore because it's like, it was all for my Akicore. And I can't do that for primary weapons, I don't think, at least. Unless I could, oh no, maybe I could actually stack it for primary weapons. There might be one way for me to do it. But I don't know if it would actually work though, since it's not on, it's not based on status, it's based on kill effects and stuff, and that's not ideal for what we're doing. Not ideal, at least. If we go back up here, yeah, there you go. Though I am doing the most, kind of annoying thing ever. I'm actually looking for the dogs in the game, on Cetus and on the plains, specifically so I can go through and see if I can farm out Bite. Because I am actually missing a Bite in my inventory. I don't have a Bite yet. And I need to go get a Bite. The problem is I don't want to go through and do a Bite farming because it's going to be so unbelievably annoying to do. That like I really don't see the point in going and doing Bite farming, not yet at least. I mean, I could wait until like later once I get like all the way close to like the end of it. The end of the mod farm to go through and get the Bite and everything else. I also need to go get Growing Power as well. But I don't think Growing Power will actually be that bad in terms of the actual overall shenanigans, just due to like, well, you know. No. There's a way that you can get around having to run like Earth caches. It's just buying it off of other players. I might actually unironically go through and buy it using plat than to actually go through and farm it. Purely for the fact of I don't want to have to deal with Bite, man. It's gonna suck ass. So much ass. I get that it sells for like 70 plat, but it's not worth farming, man. Like it's genuinely not worth farming. Okay, don't give me a tower this time. Because if you give me a tower, we're fucked for the rest of the day. Okay. You see, Growing Power is actually not that bad. Is that bad? No. See, the reason why I'm saying that I don't want to get a Tau is because if I get a Tau, we end up losing all of our luck. For the entire day. So. What do you mean BS? What? Growing Power is all you have to do is go make the all you have to do is go make the tonic and that's it. And then if you're gonna go make the tonic, all you have to do is use this. You just have to use this. Because what this does is it goes through and actually collects all the plants for you. And so all you have to do is just run through a bunch of missions on Earth to get all the tonics for it. It's super easy. I have 100 apothecs. Yeah, like the apothecs themselves are not bad to get. Like they're really easy to get. It's just that I don't farm them out usually because it's just not worth it. Huh. Oh, Nightfall apothec. There you go. Speaking of apothecs that I can make, there you go. How many apothecs are there, by the way? Is it only the 3? Because if it's only the 3, that's fine. That's okay. Then there's that. Look at that. We got our apothec. Alright, I'm gonna start getting us into the ED and ETA really quick. Oh, there's 3 for each of the group specters. Oh. That's kind of cool. I apparently am missing 6 of them then, if that's the case. I mean, that's not bad though. It's okay. Wait, why are we going to the neck first? That's the wrong thing. We want to go to the sanctum. I know, but the growing power is the sunlight apothic. That's not bad. Oh, are you talking about 3 as in total? There's only 3 total. Like as in 1 each. Or is it just like, what do you mean there? Because if there's only 3 total apothics in the game, then I have them all. But if there's 3 each, it means there's 9 total in the game. In which case, I do not have all 9. Okay, there you go. Don't say... Okay, there you go. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Unless I'm being just... Oh, yeah. There's... Yeah, so I'm not being dyslexic this time. Alright, cool. Growing power, I thought. Unless it's sunlight or something? I don't know. It's easy to get rid of those. Max speed, energy boosted by 75%. Oh, no! I've been nerfed. I'm sorry, guys. I've been heavily nerfed. It's GG's. You guys are gonna have to do this without me, by the way. I'm sorry. Wait. I could do this with I have a Cern. Or sorry, I have a Hildren. I could bring up my Hildren for this. I'm not going to, but I could. There's a possibility I could bring up my Hildren, and the funny fucking shenanigans that I could do for that would be so fucking funny. It's not even that bad. Also, this is why I keep on, guys, this is why I tell you to grab all the weapons in the game. It's for this exact reason. So you guys can go do EDA and ETA super easily. EF8 Mars. EF8 Mars. You know, honestly, hearing Sayu and fucking Bao singing in the background is kind of funny. Because I never actually got used to hearing Bao's voice. Sentai, there you go. It's because I always think that her voice is gonna be a little bit different than what her voice actually sounds like. Then again, I don't watch her streams, so like, you know, Pride. Let me go grab Pride really quick. Wait, what the fuck do you mean I don't have Pride? No. Oh wait, no, it's because I didn't touch my melee. Whoops. Pride. There we go. The fuck you mean? Hold up. Yo, game. Huh? When did Pride ever spell Tatsu? Huh? The fuck? Excuse me? That's not what I'm typing. Okay. Guess game has decided otherwise. It could also be random per person, so like if there's variants and stuff, you could change. You could use Pride or Hate, I'm pretty sure. But no, for me it is Pride. As you can see right there. Yay! Okay, so we got this one, Mirror Defense, Alchemy, and then Exterminate. Ah, as such. Yeah, the only one I'm kind of worried about is the fucking max energy reduction. Does anybody else want to join for this, by the way? Because if anybody else wants to join for this, feel free. Just check the wiki as Nightfall Apaya. Is it actually... Wait, what? Hold on. You know what? Let's settle this debate here. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna look this up on stream. Here, give me a second. Growing power wiki. And this way, I can go through and give you guys the good old breakdown on this one. Acquisition dropped by Knave Spectre upon Sylvan Grove with a Nightfall Apothec. It is Nightfall, but bam, dealt with. There you go. See? There you go. Debate's finished. We got it. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. The fucking organization for which apothecs work for what is so fucking confusing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really wish it could be easier, but maybe there's a list here somewhere with all the thingies. No, there's no list here. What? Wait, it's not gonna give you drop rates? What? Why isn't it giving you drop rates? Yeah, it's not giving you drop rates. What? There's no drop tables? Wait, why is there no drop tables? There should be drop tables here, right? Okay, maybe we have to go talk to or look at the Knave Spectre? Nope. Alright, I guess we're just chilling. Yeah, I just checked the specters. This is the Knave Spectre, but it's not showing the drop table for the Knave Spectre either. Silver Grove? Nope. I guess we're just not gonna have the fucking shenanigans. Alright, cool. Is it on the right? Oh, it is! Okay. Growing power is a 6 point... Oh god, it's a 6% drop chance. Ugh. Okay. It's pain. Alright, cool. Whatever, I guess. We're just gonna be chilling with fucking, I don't know. No fucking drop chances in existence here. That's unfortunate. Yo, does anybody have the ability to give me energy? Because like I need energy so bad, it's not even funny. Like I'm broke, unfortunately, in terms of energy here. Hold up, there you go. I didn't realize the drop rates would be on the, oh, right here. Ah, I can't. Okay, so the actual thingies, by the way. So the way that my energy gain works is that I can't use, the pieces don't work for anything that's considered a channeled ability. So I have to get it based off of like drops like this, which is hell for what I'm doing specifically. Because like if you can't get it based off of drop sources and stuff, it gets like really freaking annoying very quickly. At least we can pick up the thingies and like give it like more shields and stuff, so we don't need to worry about our shields and stuff, but like, aha. That is hell. Absolute fucking hell. I'm gonna be focused mostly on getting the shards if I can, or at least the glyphs or whatever they're called. There you go. But yeah, Nightfall Apothic is relatively easy to get, isn't it? It's all on Earth, I think. Yeah, it's all on Earth. So all we have to do is we have to just get our Auxilisk and then go through and farm out all the stuff for the Earth stuff. That's why I say it's a lot easier, unless you consider that to be incredibly annoying, in which case GG's, I guess. But if you have the Auxilisk, it makes it like super easy, especially if you have like an Occucore and you can just have the enemies just all die in front of you. It's not bad at all, like relatively speaking. It could be worse. Like trust me, it could be so much worse. Imagine having to go through and do the every time you wanted to go and get like a growing power. Imagine the Kuva Liches went through and dropped mods. Imagine you had to go through and farm all the Kuva Liches because they had individual mods that they all drop. Do you know how annoying that would be? Like, do you have any idea how insane that would be to go through and actually pull off properly? It'd be so annoying. Like, objectively speaking, I don't think that would ever be like farmed properly. I think people would just like let that kind of exist on its own, away from us, because of just how annoying that would be to do. Though those mods would probably sell for like, I don't know, like 400 plat just because of how much people would hate it. Imagine it was like a 6% chance on every Kuva Lich that you kill. Oof. I mean, we kind of do. The Ools actually are a 25% chance on every kill that you have, or every final stab of every Lich. That's what they are, is that the Ools are on the final stabs of every Lich. It's a 25% chance for both Liches and Sisters. So what you can do are Kuva Liches and Sisters and stuff. So what you can go do is you can actually farm out the Ools and stuff if you wanted to using Sisters, and then go do the Kuva Lich. Sorry, Kuva Liches afterwards. But now that we have the Requiem Ultimatum, or the Requiem thingies that give us everything, I'm pretty sure there's also Ool mods in that as well, which I'm not 100% sure about, but yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. Although I'm not gonna lie, the Ool mods are only really useful if you're looking to finish stuff off like relatively quickly. If you're not, it's not that big of a deal. Because it's not like it's the end of the universe to go through and actually finish stuff off properly. Like, for example, if we're going to go through and get the 60% for all of our different weapons, which I'm going to do for the Sobek, like I'm going to go get the Sobek to 60% because might as well get that extra little bit of damage that I can get the 10%. That will be one of the ones where we're going to have to go through and use like our Requiem Ultimatums. But outside of that, if we're just doing it passively, like the Nucor or like other things like that, I'm not going to worry about it. Also, did they switch the, can't get, oh, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about the stacks. You're good. I actually have the DPS to handle everything in here, except for the Archon, or the fucking, the duders, the fucking duders. You know what I'm talking about. The fuckers. Whatever the fuck their names are. I don't have the DPS to handle those guys usually, but I can handle everything else here. So as long as you can handle those guys, we're good. Oh, you want to get immortal though? Oh, I mean, to be fair, being immortal isn't that hard though. Isn't it? Or is it just specifically for your Warframe specifically you have to get stacks for it? But yeah, besides the point. If we go through and actually do all the sister weapons, did they go through and change it so you don't actually need the elemental type to be able to stack them together? And you just need to have duplicates of the weapon? Because if you only need to have duplicates of the weapon, that's gonna get really funny very quickly. Because what we could do is we could go farm out like 16 Sobeks and then have them all at like 60% and then have one of every single element type in the game. And then just have them all have the, just make it so that they all have the fucking, the Valence Fusion thingies. So you can actually go through and give them even more stuff on top of that. Because like, I know for a fact that like that might be overkill, but also it'd be funny to say that we have a Sobek of every elemental progenitor type. Just so that in case if anybody wants to go through and say like, oh yeah, we need you to go through and like have like a build that has this elemental type. Cool. Slap it on that build, or on that one right there. Or like, you know, just so we can go through and like not have to worry about it. I plan on doing that for every one of them. It's just, it's going to take forever to actually do. And like, I kind of feel kind of annoyed with that. So yes, But I'm gonna go check after to see if we can actually get it working for the valence fusions. Because if we can get it working for the valence fusions and having it fuse regardless of element to increase the percentage and stuff, I very much will go through and do that. Okay, so the reason I don't want to use the valence fusions for that is because specifically in other specific missions and stuff, you can't do that. There's certain areas where you can't do it. Also, having the flex of saying that you have a valence 60% for elemental type for every single Kuva, sister, and Kodalich a weapon in the game, it's kind of a bit of a flex though. Just for the flex alone, it's worth it. Also, it gives me something to do, and I've been planning on doing it for ages anyways, so it's like it's not that big of a deal. The only one that's going to be slightly annoying to do is going to be the tenet melee weapons, but those are not even that bad either, because then you can go through and just go do railjack. And currently, as it stands, I'm actually in the process of omniforming my entire railjack. So like, that's also going to be something I'm going to be doing in the background as well. So it's not too bad. Could be worse. But also there's a lot of different weapons and stuff that require you to go, like different builds for the different weapons and stuff that require you to go through and have different progenitor types and different statuses on them. So that's why I want to go through and actually just get all of them. So once I have them all, I can have builds for each one of them, and then ones that are highly specialized for those weapons specifically. And that's also why I'm going through and picking up every mod in the game, is for that exact reason. Yeah, there's that device thing that lets you swap. But the idea of 7 Sovex sounds like an interesting collection. Exactly! Like, I'm going to do that for all of the Kuva weapons. It's just that I need to get them all to 60% as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and get one, max out that element to 60%, and then I'll just go through and do that for the rest of them. And then it should be fine. And then I can just like rinse repeat for all the different Kuva weapons. Though I'm thinking that it might be easier if we go do that for all of the Koda weapons first. Because the Koda weapons would be the fastest for that, right? If I'm not mistaken? Right? Maybe? Potentially? I think? Maybe? I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure the Koda weapons would be the fastest for it. I think. Just because they are the fastest liches to do in the game, aside from sisters. But the sisters are... Primarily speaking, I have a vendetta against doing the sisters purely because I hate doing the Protea farm. And it's only because of Protea, by the way. Outside of that, it's fine. I'm okay with it. Ow! Dude, that hurt. Like a bish. It hurt a lot, actually. It does a lot of damage, man. Yep, no, I can't kill anything here. Whoops. My bad. My bad, guys. It's my bad. It's not like I don't have the time to do it either, because like I genuinely go through and like play this game how often? Like every day almost? It's like it's not like it's the end of the universe. Also, give me something to do in between content drops, because like during the like with no content drops and stuff, there's literally nothing to do except for like codex stuff. And like at that point, I'm not gonna lie, guys, but if we're gonna be going through and grabbing the codex for that matter, that's gonna suck ass to go to. Just because, well, you know, it's the codex, and I don't really like messing with the codex. Totally random, but have you tried Soulframe? No, I have not. I have been offered keys and stuff for it, but I'm more of like a... I don't know if I'd ever be able to enjoy Soulframe, purely for the fact of I enjoy Warframe too much to actually be able to enjoy any other game as much as I do Warframe. And I mean that literally. I have tried to go through and enjoy other games other than Warframe, and I just can't do it. Just Warframe is the only game that I have like that's actually got me as bad as this does. Which is funny, but also welcome to Shenanigans here. No shard. Damn. Sad reward lost? Wait, what? No. Oh, it's just, yeah, I was about to say like, no, we did not lose the reward. It's just a sad list. I mean, to be fair, there's been times where we've walked through this and gotten like 6 shards in a single week. So like, you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not even running this at this point for the shards. I'm running it so purely, well, I am running it for the shards, but I'm purely running it just because I'm doing it for the legendary arcanes. Because those arcanes you can actually sell for quite a bit of money. And I'm looking to see if I can go through and sell, are these immune? Oh my Jesus Christ. They're, oh God. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go through and use my operator for this. Have fun, guys. And I'll res you guys as well as time goes on. I'll just focus on resing you guys and helping you guys get this done, because that's gonna be... That is atrocious. That is like... I knew that we could get things that were bad, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Holy shit. I've seen it before, but like I've never seen it this bad. Hold up. We might be able to get this done pretty quick. Actually, no, this is working like really well. Where's the purples? Purple, come here. Purple? Purple. Oh, you already grabbed it off of me. Damn it. All right, I'll go handle the thingy since I can actually do that. I'm gonna go and handle the shoofers. There you go. But yeah, I might go play it on the Patreon sometime if I can ever get a key and stuff. But like, if I can ever remember to take a key off you guys, because you guys have offered to give me keys so many times at this point, it's not even funny. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and download it too. So just like bear with me while I go and download Soulframe later and like throw it onto my PC. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I'm like stuck in the Warframe mindset so bad that like I've tried to go through and do other stuff. I just can't. It's cursed. Like the actual curse is bullshit here. Oh no, I know. I'm well aware, but that doesn't change anything. Like as much as I love Souls-likes and stuff, when it comes to like Warframe specifically, it's always coming back to Warframe every single time. I've never been able to find a single game that I can always come back to. I may not have anything to do in the game outside of stupid shit, but it's definitely something that I tend to focus on the most because it's, well, you know, it's Warframe, and I fucking love Warframe. It's great. But yeah, I'm gonna go test out the Valence Fusion thingy after. Oh, your shots died and give me. It's because you have to go hit them with the, so you know the elemental thingies that we have? You have to hit them with the elemental thingies first and then kill them after. They have the, they have an overguard thing that requires them to be hit by the, like the elemental canisters first, and then you can kill them afterwards with everything else. It's one of the modifications or modifiers for this thing. I actually don't know what the modifier might be to start the killing. Yeah, it's bad. It's really fucking annoying. But I'm actually not too sure what we can do to start that, I think. Because, yeah. Welcome. Did you guys just start a Void Angel? Oh, because one of you guys died. Shit. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, it's not like the Void Angels actually matter in our case. So, like, you know. Also, there are some enemies that are not immune and immortal to the thingy. It's just that the majority of them are. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, welcome to our life, being here. Oh wait, would you look at that? I can kill them using other stupid means. Hold on. Oh, never mind, I rest myself. Whoops. Not what I was trying to do, but okay. That was the complete opposite of what I was trying to do. But fair enough, I guess. There we go. Now I'm just gonna like throw that out. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing, by finishing off the enemies and stuff. Because I am going to continue doing this over here. Because I can't actually be useful in any capacity here. Also, for those who don't know, alchemy is actually a really good place to go through and test out your Warframe builds. It's also really good if you have a Saren Sobek to go use, if you have a Saren Sobek, alchemy gets like really easy. Just because the enemies are so dense and there's so many of them that you can actually clear out the entire map in like a matter of seconds. And it works so well for alchemy. The problem is that alchemy actually doesn't have any drops that are actually worth it outside of the Stella. And that's why usually if I ever mention alchemy, I'll mention like running Stella and stuff is for that exact reason. It's because it's just so efficient for the Stella farm that it's pretty good. The only problem there is that you actually have to consistently, well, kill the enemies to get the Stella for it, and that's the problem. That's why I'm mentioning the Saren Sobek. Because it's so good for it. But also, I need to figure out if that's the best Stella farm or if there's a better one. Outside of EDA. I say outside of EDA because we already know which one's better. But like outside of EDA, there would be definitely one that should probably be better. Okay. Hopefully at least, I think. Ah, yes. Where's our stuffer? Hello, thank you. Conversion rate. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over here and schmack. No, I'm not gonna shoot that right now. It's too bad you can't go invisible with Titania. That'd be awesome. Oh, do they? Wait, hold up. Does alchemy actually drop Tennokai mods? Because if it does drop Tennokai mods, I'm gonna have to go run that for the Tennokai mods and stuff. Shit. That makes things a little bit more difficult because I'm not sure how many Tennokai mods I'm actually missing. All the Tennokai mods are silver though, right? Just making sure. Only on sea rotation, sadly. That's not a big issue. We can get alchemy done like insanely quick with Sobek. Or transphobic, so that's not too big of an issue. It's more of just a... Oh, I'm missing a single one? 2 are gold. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's some golds as well. Okay, cool. Then it might be best for us to go run alchemy at some point then. Just because alchemy would probably be pretty nice to go run for that, actually, for that matter. Come on, there you go. Truth flame. 3. Oh, there's 3. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So there's a pretty good chance that I don't have those ones then. Let me go check my mods list after this, after we get out of this EDA. Or, the Disciples Merit. Okay, yeah. Let's go check this out afterwards, and then we'll go get this done afterwards. That should be the end of that, and then we can finish this. Also, by the way, are you still losing... Did you lose your drops for this mission, or are we good? Because if we can exit out of the mission before we do this, we should be able to get you back into the mission, like, relatively easily. If we can exit faster. Correction, 2 of them was dropped from Alchemy or Gold, the 3rd one's from Folly's Farm. Is it actually from Oh, shit. That's gonna suck ass. I mean, it's not bad, per se, but like, god damn it, man. Alright, cool. I thought I was done Folly's Farm. Only one more to strike, I think. Okay. Oh, no, you were rezzed already. What? Wait, you're rezzed, but then you're dead? What? Oh, no, it's because you're invulnerable. Never mind. Me being the dumbass that I am, I keep on forgetting that you have invulnerabilities and stuff. Oops, my bad. There you go. Also, next mission is Exterm. So we have like a super easy mission after this. Like, super easy mission after this. Can you guys, like, make your way over to me, please? What are y'all doing? What are you looking for? What are you... Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What kind of shenanigans are you up to over there? Oh, crazy. What the hell? How did you... I came from over there. Actually, I'm pretty sure I came from over there. How did you end up... Or, no, that way. How did you end up coming from over there? Or did I come over there? I don't remember coming from over there. What the fuck? Alright. Fair enough, I guess. We just existed. Okay, and Trotty Lanthorns are fine. We got the rest here. Yeah. Oh, God. Titania at the speed of light, unfortunately. You know, sounds like a skill issue. Sorry, broski. It's my bad. Sorry. I didn't, I wasn't informed that everybody here was going to be, Okay, I'll stop that. Stop the shenanigans here. Where's the... Okay. Yeah, no, the rest of this mission is just exterm and stuff. It's super easy. Which is not bad. Did we not get a single shard through the entire EDA? Holy shit. Did we just not get a single shard through that entire time? Not one? Oh god, that's atrocious. I've had like bad luck before, but never that bad of luck. Holy shit. Also, for those who don't know, after the next update, after the rework for EDA and ETA, we should be able to bring 2 things after, like 2 things with us that aren't on the list. So Sarah and Sobek will be on the list of things that we can bring with us through the missions. And I don't know about you, but that's kind of nuts to be able to bring Sarah and Sobek through EDA and ETA. Not bad per se, but still kind of crazy. Because, well, just think about how easy these missions will be once you can actually bring in Sarah and Sobek. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Then granted, if you end up getting Sobek or Saren through the entire, like during EDA currently, it works out just fine. Because then you can go through and just have it, because you can miss one thing and be just fine within the game. Should be okay. Alright, but outside of that, it's still better if we can get Saren Sobek more consistently for this, just so I can skip my way through all this. But yeah, I'm going to be running Saren Sobek whenever I can in EDA and ETA, because it'd be so nice. Just for making my life a lot easier. Also, it's too bad that we don't have an assassination target this mission, or this week. Because the assassination targets are relatively easy as well. But I guess we'll just suffer with our shenanigans. Homie is like absolutely speeding. Oh, I see. Did you go through and... Maru. Maru. Oh my god. Ow. Holy shit. Pain. Do the enemies actually congregate at the end of the mission though? Because if they... Oh, yo! Not what I wanted. The exact opposite of what I wanted, but okay, I'll take it. God damn it. At least we got 1 tower out of that. But like... Hey, it's casting speed, which is great for Banshee. That's like where her main amount of like shenanigans is. Like all of her shards go straight to Banshee. Because like, you know... Hold on, let me look this up. I got 3 Tahoe today, only here. Over here. Tenno, okay. I am missing all of the Tenno mods apparently. I don't have a single one of them. Oh, that is so annoying. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh no, I don't have a single Tenno mod. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna have to go farm this then. Yeah, I don't have a single Tenno mod right now. 3 Tahoe today. Only here? Actually? Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, getting more towers is always good, but like, that's pinch. Oh, that's from Folly? Okay, I guess I'll be running Folly's mission for it. That's unfortunate. Oh god, I should have checked that. Hold on, let me go check the computer, because there's a, the weekly missions oftentimes for, or the monthly, or no, the weekly missions inside of this usually have bounties. Where's the computer? Log in. There's usually a shard. Yeah, there's a violet shard there. Is it only 1 shard a week? If it's only 1 shard a week, that's pain. Ooh, Omniforma. I'll take that. Yep. And then we gotta go here. We gotta go talk to you. Go grab the Kaya. Hello. Thank you for the thingies. What? 2 Exilus though? Wait, what do you mean by 2 Exilus? What does that mean? Oh, 2 Exilus adapters. Yeah. No, you know that you can get those through the Requiem mods though, right? Like they're super easy to get through the Requiem mods. The actual, the Exilus Wolfram adapters are like super easy to get. Because if you go here, hold on. Take a look at, if I go to equipment, inventory, go to Requiem, where is it? Right there. That's an Exilus weapon adapter, not Warframe adapter. My bad. But yes, the weapon adapters are super easy to get, not Warframe adapters. Yeah. No, that's my bad. I completely did not. Yeah, that's my bad. Entirely my bad there. Statuses, disabled, shields. Ooh, nice. Okay, so equip following items, rewards. Okay, so we need to go to Boltor. Boltor! Yeah, I have a few Boltors. Just a couple. Aklato. And then we need the Arca Titran. Weapon based, this week. Weapon based this week, actually. It's not too bad. I mean, to be fair, shield recharge delay 500%. All abilities are disabled until squad of reaches. Excuse me, the fuck do you mean reaches 50 kills? Oh god. Oh no. Hey, so... Headshots are not that... Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, that modifier has annoyance. Yeah, that's like... Negative status effects is tripled. Use the ability opens... Oh, Jesus. Fuck, that's bad. Oh, that's like really bad. Holy shit. Oh, I think I need to actually go knock it first. There you go. Oh, you already did this week's EDA? Oh god. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one solo. If you guys don't join. Because like that's like actually like... I don't have a single Warframe that could actually handle that without using their abilities. Or any weapons like that at least. Gravity will aim gliding. Yeah, no. But like if you choose not to actually do the EDA and the ETA, or the EDA, I'm cooked. Like genuinely cooked. Build stacks of cold, adding stacks every 4 seconds. I'm thinking about like which ones would work actually. 50% chance to resist knockdown. I'll take that actually. That'll actually be really good. Wait, you could just max out the 100% chance to resist knockdown? Oh, that's cool. Again, 100% yes, stacks for 30 seconds. Okay. Host not. What? Do I just not exist in terms of like the actual Warframe bullshit? That's crazy. I apparently do not exist according to Warframe right now. That's really unfortunate, but also not bad per se. Ooh, nice steak. That's a good steak. Oh, it's on your side? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that it is. Because China said, oh! Yeah, to be fair, you are in Russia though, so there might be some weird ass shit going there. In terms of like that stuff. Failed to join? Alright, hold on, let me send you another one. Because being in Russia and doing missions and stuff doing like that is, yeah. Apparently Russia just hates y'all. Sorry guys. Oh, no, you're back. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna set this to ready up. Does anybody else want to join, by the way? Because if anybody else wants to join, feel free. I'm not really bothered too much about it. Empowered enemies respawn. Oh god, that's gonna suck ass. Okay, the first 50 kills on these missions, by the way, I'm gonna be fully relying on you guys because I have no builds for these weapons. Nice effort. Okay, we're not gonna be able to do it then. Crap. We won't be able to go through and do it. I'll do it for the next night. That's fine. It's not like I'm gonna be ending for the night. Like, I got another 3 hours, so we'll have at least one other cycle in night for that, so it should be fine. Because I'm gonna be doing a thing where I stream for 4 hours a day in Warframe, and then, or not every day, but like I'll be doing like 4 hours of Warframe, and then I'll do other things elsewhere. Like, we're gonna be doing a thing where on the main channel here, I'll be like doing nothing but Warframe, but then on the Patreon and stuff, we'll be going through and doing like, other games and other things that you guys games that you buy me or we just decide that we want to do that day. Which I already have a bit of a schedule planned. It's just that I haven't actually posted the schedule because, as you all know, my schedules tend to be short into your schedule. It exists and doesn't exist until I actually start streaming. So, also, Cry. It did actually go through. It just for some reason decided to go through and decide to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna read as no and nil, but it actually did go through, so you're fine. On your stuff. It just showed up later, and I had to do a bit of digging for it, but yeah, it did actually go through. Oh my god. But yeah. Okay, there you go. Get back into the bounties here. I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna be ready over here. Yes! Get us in. Did you slam back here and it was fine? What? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna just like... I'm gonna let you do your things real quick, guys, and just see if I can keep myself alive. Because that's that right there. Like, keeping myself alive is a lot more important right now. Shit. I have my Boltor, which is absolutely nothing. I need to get the Boltor in Kanno, actually. Which will be the next one that I need to go through and actually get out of the way. Because if I can get a Boltor in Kanno, we should be good. We should be okay. Look at that. Doing 50 damage. 50 damage! Most amount of damage in the game you could possibly see. Yeah. Well, headshots are not that hard of one. So, using Titania and stuff doesn't, like, makes headshots, like, super easy and stuff. It's just that when you go through and actually have, like, a thing of, like, using it so you have to kill the first 50 enemies of the mission and then use the abilities afterwards, it gets really fucking annoying. Very quickly. I got cooked. I got cooked real bad there. Sorry, that's my bad. I was sitting inside of a void thingy. And learned my lesson about not sitting inside of voids. Though, side note, when we do actually start working towards going through and getting all of the... when I do start working towards getting all of the tenet weapons to 60, like all the different progenitor types for them, is there weapons that I should focus on first to finish those off, or should I just go alphabetically? And just finish them off alphabetically over and over and over again. I know that I'm going to go through and finish off Sobek first. But I don't know about the rest, because I want to go finish off Sobek, and then we should be good after that, right? Maybe? Mayhaps? Potentially? Though, then again, it's going to be one of those ones where, you never know. You never know. Ooh, actually, you know what I do want to do? Hold on. Yeah, that should be fun. Come on. What song is that? I'm trying to figure out exactly what song's playing in, Oh, no. It's fucking Fairy Tale. That's why. Fairy Tale. Just working on listening to some shenanigans here. It's funny too because I have the music in the background like super quiet for me too, so like when the game isn't being super loud I can hear it, but like whenever like we're in mission I can't hear it for the life of me. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's just funny because it's like god damn it. Where's our chefs? Though unexpectedly Sabaton has yet to play, and I have Sabaton in the playlist, and I swear to god, Sabaton, if you do not play I'm gonna throw hands, like actual hands. Oh god, being down here though is a fucking nightmare and a half. Actual nightmare. Aren't these void areas not doing... No, they do damage to everybody. Oh, they're just doing AoE damage to everything. Alright, cool. That works. It's a DOT to everybody. Universal DOTs are hell. Wait, hold on. Isn't void damage the thing that makes it so that you can actually hurt allies too? Yeah, isn't that what void damage does? Isn't that like the whole point of void damage? Is that it can also hurt allies? Or am I just going crazy here? And that's not actually the case. Radiation, never mind, I'm thinking yeah, it's radiation I'm thinking of. Never mind, I'm thinking about, because the reason why I asked that is because it's in the void that you get the radiation damage, is probably why I got that. Which is less than ideal, to say the least. Void makes the bullet attraction field. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, isn't that a buff then? Not a debuff? Because if I'm not mistaken, that's a buff then. That's not a debuff. Unless I'm going crazy, in which case, GG's, I guess. Hey Fold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a buff. Because it buffs our weapons and stuff, since it just turns into a field of just non-stop bullets going everywhere. But then again, I could just be going crazy here. ETA this week, they were terrible. Could fill a spot in ETA, isn't off the table. We just finished off ETA. ETA is toast. We just finished it, I'm sorry to say. Brew. We got 2 shards out of it today. Well, actually 4, technically, if you're talking Taos. If you consider Taos like 3 different shards. But yeah, we got 4 shards out of it this week. Which is, oof. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Yo, could you like not be a page, please? Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's unfortunate because we didn't actually get anything of decent use out of it because it was 4 yellow shards. We got fucking 4 yellow shards this week. What do you mean you're gonna give us 4 yellows? I would have taken 4 reds any day. Actually, no. Give me fucking 4 blues. That's what I want now. Because the amount of blues that I need for increasing like the energy or like energy efficiency and all this other stuffs on my other warframes and stuff is nuts. I need so much of it. But they just never give us blues. They're like one of the most rare shards in the game. Excluding the last 3 that you can get, because I just assume that I have to craft those. But like blues and reds are like super rare. It's yellows that are super common. I've almost got double the yellow tower shards that I do of any other tower shard in the game. Almost. I'm actually getting pretty close to it actually. It's less than ideal to say the least. Also, we're gonna have to go run. Do you guys know how rare the Tennokai mod is from the Folly missions? Because if you know how rare the Tennokai mods are from the Folly missions, we might actually be able to go through and run the Folly mission to be able to get the Tennokai mods and stuff, and that would be beautiful if we could pull that off. Though I don't know if we will be able to. Listen to what? Classical music. Oh yeah. It's only buyable, I think. It shouldn't be. I checked before, and there's no mods that you can buy from Folly. There's not a single mod that you can buy from Folly's missions. I checked before. So it's not buyable, unless it is buyable and I just missed it somehow. But I swear I didn't see anything there. No, I'm pretty sure that if it is from Folly's mission, you're gonna have to get it from a drop, like a mission drop. Unless they have it like rotate in and out. Yeah, like I went through and actually talked to the guy that has like the painting and everything that's inside like the, that's in like the thingy. Yeah, I went to go talk to him. He has no mods for sale. Like he was one of the first guys that I went to go check to make sure that I could actually get my mods for sale and stuff. Or to make sure that I had all the mods and stuff. Because I want to make sure that I could get done with all of Folly's stuff. And that's why like I'm done Folly's grind. It's just that I need to go through and actually just get the mods from the missions and stuff. Or mission drops and stuff like that. Which is less than ideal, but yeah. I could also check the wiki page actually. Just so we can go through and get the Folly's mission as well. And check the wiki page for Folly's mission. Because I have a feeling that might actually be the best way to go through and settle this. Because I swear it's not there. Like there isn't a single like thing that you can buy from Folly's mission in terms of mods. I checked. So I'm gonna have to go through and actually see what the drop rates are. Or the drop tables and stuff. Because that shit's gonna suck ass. The drop tables and stuff isn't necessarily too bad per se. It's just that it's less than ideal to put it easily. Yeah, it's less than ideal. Yep. Pistol acuity. I did not need that. Ow, frickity frack. I gotta be careful not to actually get cooked. Not again. Nope, I'm toast. I will not be able to res myself. Oh, no, you already care. Thank you, Maru. Thank you. I was going after a Riven's liver. That's what I set it after. Which is why, yeah, I should probably not be doing that. Not when we're in the process of doing one of these. Granted, Riven slivers are so good though. They're so good. I need more. Okay, so wiki, warframe, wiki, folly. Folly, warframe, wiki, where's the mission? Update the health orbs. Force perspective, okay. Acquisition of Folly's hunt. Where's our drop rates? Yeah, it's not a drop rate inside the it's not a drop rate either. What the fuck? Are you sure it's something that we get? Ooh, Valence fusion. Nice. Checked it. Truth flame. It's from the Folly guy? Wait, what? I swear I checked it though. What? Okay, I'll have to go check it after because I have a crap ton of Folly's resources I could just go buy. Yeah, if it's buyable, then that's cool. Maybe it rotates? Maybe it does rotate, and I'm not sure. Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case, and it does actually rotate. Or at least the rewards that you can get rotate. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you to, like, actually start the Legacy Harvest. So we can actually go through and do this the good old-fashioned way, guys. Because if you don't do that, then yeah. There you go. Alright, let's go get this Legacy Harvest begun. Oh, that's right, because it was the perfect time to go and pause the game so we could actually... Oh, that's actually really smart. Never mind, my bad. My bad. Didn't realize that's what you guys were doing so I could actually go through and check the wiki. My bad. Appreciate it, though. There you go. Ooh, I can actually do more damage this time. Nice. Now, does that actually matter? No. Not like I'm actually able to help here, but yeah. It's cool. I can actually help. Sorta. Sort of. Sorta. Teshin has 3 built forma for sale. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait. Are we talking like a forma pack or what are we talking here? Because if it's a forma pack, that's gonna be... I don't know about you, but that's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. There we go. Just rest myself. There we go. You know, I could use my operator to get this done actually even faster. Hold up, give me a second. Oh yeah, we recently got like 300. Ow! God damn it! What do you want, Rick? What do you want? What? Did I break a rule? Did I do something, Rick? What? What do you want? Who the fuck is adding me still? Guys, I'm on stream. I can't be added here. What do you want? Unless there's somebody hitting me with a... Oh wait, it might be Cry hitting me with a screenshot of it. Ow! Crap. It might just be Cry hitting me with a screenshot as proof. Hold up, I'm down. I'm just gonna go check it really quick. Nope, that is... What? I need this. Wait, did you actually just make that? Bro, how did... Okay, hold on. Did you make that? Or did you get AI to make that? Because, Rick, I swear to God. If you made that by hand, that's awesome. But if you got AI to make that, I'm gonna throw hands. I'm actually gonna throw hands. Hold on, where's the chefs? Could also be me. Just throwing. This is true. No. I was thinking about the fact that, like, I was looking at the Discord at, and I was like, okay, cool. There's 2 possibilities. It could be Rick, or it could be Cry. It's one of the 2. And it was Cry. Or it was Rick. My bad. This is my bad. And the only reason why I mentioned that is because usually you guys, whenever we're talking about like different things on the wiki and stuff, you guys hit me with an at of like a screenshot of the wiki of whatever we're talking about. Honestly, I do appreciate it if you guys do that though, because like it does actually help for me to actually understand a little bit easier what's actually going on. Because usually being told something doesn't actually solidify it in my brain, if that makes any sense. Oh, actually, hold on, Rick. If you're gonna be working on that, you should see if you could get it to work on a server. Since you actually do have a Proxmox setup, you know, you should see if you can work it as like get it to work on a Proxmox setup and offload the work onto the server. So what you can do is you can have it work locally within the actual network, and then have it so that every time somebody goes and uses it locally on the network, it sends it off to the server to have it like encoded there. Because honestly, that'd be one of the coolest ways of doing it. If you can get it to work that way. Now, would that be overkill? Not actually. Because in a lot of cases that might actually be really useful. Especially if you're going to be working in like an environment where there's a lot of editors and stuff. Having like a render server where it's like dedicated for like rendering that kind of stuff and everything would be so cool. I plan on setting up a Blender, Adobe, and Resolve render servers for the editors in the studio and stuff. just so we can have like everything be like set up in the studio, and that way everybody who's like working as an editor in the studio can just go through and like throw everything on the server and bam. If I could get it to work internationally, that would be wicked, but I don't know if I'll be able to. And that's the only thing that's kind of a bit of a downside about doing a lot of work with people who are international and stuff, is that like I actually don't know if I'll be able to get... No, maybe we could, because then what we do is we send it to the server and then get you guys to open it up using like a virtual machine on like a VM inside of another like on the Proxmox instance, and then that way we can get you guys to open it up there and then get you guys to go through and send it and like host it off that way. And I think that might work. Mayhaps. That might be the easiest way to do it, honestly. Though that would also require a crap ton of work, and I don't know if you guys feel like actually doing that. Void thingies. Yeah, there's so many void things everywhere. Oh my god, I just figured out how to fix my issue with fucking Adobe. Oh, I'm so stupid. Instead of running the local files for Adobe for all of my Adobe projects on my local computer, I could have it run on the local NAS where all of my fucking saved files are. And so instead of having to move between like my main computer and like the NAS, why not just have everything be on the NAS and then just have Adobe running on my main computer? And I think that might actually work better. Was sent it to the server? No. What you're going to be doing is sending the raw file to the server, and then it would compress on the server, and then it would send you back the compressed raw file after it's done compressing. And that way, whenever you're doing like compression and stuff, you can send it into if you have it running through Linux and stuff, you can have it running through multiple different GPUs as well. So what you can do is you can actually have it stack and infinitely expandable, so that you can go through and have it rendering utilizing multiple different GPUs at once. And that way you can just use a GPU render farm, which would be usable for if you're ever doing that for like VODs or like videos that are like 8, 9, 10 hours long or anything like that, which I know you do. But that's also so that you can go through and have it be offloaded onto something else, so you don't actually have to worry about your device going through and being bogged down by the rendering of it and stuff. I know it's a very minor thing, but if you can figure out how to do that for that specifically, what you might be able to do is you might be able to take that and then later introduce that into other things, like for example rendering that into making your own like Blender render farms, or making your own like render program for doing like Adobe stuff, or I guess Resolve stuff, because I don't know if Resolve actually has a render farm that you can use that's open source. But yeah, there's a lot of different methods for using it, but it's also pretty useful, because then if you can figure out how to do that, you might actually be able to get it working for like, for example, OBS. And so you can offload the OBS rendering issues off onto a different computer, which honestly, that's what I'm going to be doing for a lot of my stuff. Like for example, recording the VODs and stuff, I'm going to be offloading that onto a different VM inside of the render server. And so it'll eventually just become one of those things where you can just like offload things off of different things. For those who don't know, offloading the services, like rendering services and stuff off onto servers is actually the industry standard for doing rendering and stuff. Yeah, gonna need to find out if you could later type that out, because holy damn, a lot of info. No, you're fine. It's literally just a matter of sending it to the server, rendering it on the server, and then sending it back. That's it. It's that easy. Or that's the general premise of the idea. I don't know if that's like if that in itself is a lot, but like, no, that's the general premise of the idea that I'm talking about. It's not like anything that should be too complex to, I guess, say. I'm just going over and explaining it further, just for those who may not understand what I'm saying, because there's a lot of peeps who may not understand any of it. Yeah, it's super easy. Like, it's the actual general premise behind it is actually easy. Now, setting it up, I have no idea if that's going to be easy. But as a counterpoint to that, I'm sure you can do it. You've got this, man. I was more going on a rant about talking about the getting it so that we could work with the Adobe and Resolve render farms internationally, because getting it to work internationally would be awesome. You know how amazing that would be if we could actually have like render farms that would work internationally for everybody who's like as an editor from like across the planet. That'd be awesome. But also, I don't know if that would be doable, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't know if it would be doable in the sense of actually like if we could actually do that, consider no, we could probably do it, but it wouldn't be able to be done through my current Wi-Fi. I'd have to get better Wi-Fi, which means that we'd have to wait till I move out. A lot of this, by the way, guys, that I do actually want to do, like for example the game servers and like other things like that, a lot of them actually have to wait until I move out, because I'm behind a CG NAT, For those who don't know what a CG NAT is, it basically goes through and blocks any access to your router's ports. You can't do anything to change your router settings. You can't do anything to edit any of it. So as much as I wish I could go through and say like, yes, we have a CG NAT that we can get working with that, it just would not work because of, well, I can't do a lot of servers. For example, Satisfactory, Factorio. Actually, funny enough, Arma 3 actually doesn't work properly. I could do it, yes, but I have spent months to get it working, Maru, and it just does not work. From different buildings, joking. Honestly, I kind of would if I was close enough to any other building. You know that picture that I sent you, Rick, of like more my city? Look at the city, and dead center of the picture is where my building is. It's the only building within like 30 kilometers of its height and size. That's what I meant by it's the most recognizable building in the city, because it's like it's just there. It's like, what do you mean? It's just there. Man, it's so fucking ugly. It's so bad. It's so bad. It could be better, but no, they didn't decide to do it. But what I mean is like I can use play.gg and I can go through and like use Cloudflare, and I do use Cloudflare and play.gg. It's just that like, for example, Minecraft, when you go through and run the proximity voice chat in Minecraft servers, you actually can't using play.gg because the voice chat servers actually completely break through it. So the only other option that I could think of is using Headscale or Tailscale or Headscale to go through and run a VPN network that would allow you guys to have access to it. But that would require you guys downloading the VPN to be able to have access to the game servers. And I don't really feel comfortable doing that because also that would give you access to my entire network and all of the services on the network and everything else I have running, as well as all the cameras and everything else that I have running on the network, which is like security 101. That's a bad idea. No, for getting it to work so I could have remote access for working on the servers, that's a different story. But like, we're not going to be doing that for within the actual stuff and giving you guys public access to that, because it's a really fucking bad idea. But for if we have like somebody doing maintenance or somebody that's going through and like being in like our server person that's like working on like the local servers and stuff, like on Proximox, and they want to work on it like from home or something, we'll have to hire them and like set up that later. But yeah, Headscale and other stuff is actually not too bad. Though if we have somebody that's working IT, ideally we would have them working in the actual office, like actually like in the office, because IT is one of those things where you can't just run externally. External operations for IT are usually just for like quick fixes and stuff, but if you want to go through and have like proper fixes for IT and stuff, you have to go through and do it in person, unfortunately. There's not a single thing you can do in IT that would be, well, I guess you could do it remotely, but like say you gotta like move the Ethernet ports and stuff. Or rearrange the servers or something, and it's like, sorry, you gotta actually be here, and if you're in another country, that's not gonna work, right? Which is unfortunate, but welcome to life, I guess. Oh, hello. We are dudes. Hello, dude. How you doing? How about you die? Thank you. That'd be great. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, that supply cache is so nice. So unbelievably nice. Perfect. But yeah, sorry, I'm talking about bullshit that I have a feeling a lot of you guys don't actually want to hear, so we're just not going to talk about this. On an unrelated note, we're actually about to finish the first ball pit in the game, so there's a pretty good chance that we'll be done the first ball pit that has 100 balls in it, or roller floofs, and we're 9 away from getting the 100. I need to go get that last little bit, but yeah. I can get it later tonight and like not on stream or anything like that. It's just the problem is that I'm actually getting to a point now where my one area has so many roller floofs that I'm actually having a hard time seeing anything that's actually on the consoles. So I might actually have to move a couple into a different ball pit so we can actually see what's going on the consoles. So we can have like a couple that's there, but then like have like an entire army of them elsewhere, which honestly might be a better deal because you guys said that you want to see me crash my games with Roombas, right? Well, think about it. 185 Roombas in the same spot with 100 roller floofs, all doing physics interactions and stuff. It's probably going to get pretty close to crashing my game, honestly. The physics interactions with Roombas and stuff with the roller floofs are actually... the code for them is actually really interesting because you can go through and take a look at the way that they designed it. And that in itself is actually really cool because they set it so that it actually does not touch the Roombas after being hit for a certain amount of time. And they probably did that for server stability and stuff, because otherwise if you had the servers... Wait, did you just take no damage? My guy. How did you take no damage? Yeah, the dude's just okay. Hinge. That is actual pain. Okay, whatever. It's so that you don't go through and have zero tick shenanigans, because you know how like in Minecraft zero tick operations tend to crash a lot of like slower Minecraft servers. The way you get around that is by making it so that you can only do a certain number of operations within a certain amount of time, and that's why usually you'll see games have what you would call a tick, and that's what I'm referring to as in a tick. Is usually a reference to how many milliseconds, or it's usually between 30 and 50 milliseconds per operation that you can do. So it stops it from being like potentially 1,000 operations per millisecond to being one every 50 milliseconds, which tends to help servers run a lot better. And while that is going to be the case for a lot of things, you can actually see that in some cases where you can actually see that for roller floofs, where they have it set so it's one every 3 seconds instead of milliseconds. So it's pretty cool. Though granted, every game does it. Every single game does it. It's just that there are some games that go through and hide it better than others. For example, you can see that a lot inside of Elden Ring, actually. It's a really good example. They have it so that everything that's physics-based is based on the FPS of the speed of the game. And that's why you're locked at 60 FPS, is because if you go to a higher FPS in the game, it actually makes it so that the enemies actually attack faster. So you can actually speed up the game and attack faster, as well as have the enemies come after you faster. Inside of like, for example, I ran the game at 165 FPS at one point, and I wanted to see what would happen. I was fighting bosses at 3 times the speed of normal. It was smooth, sure, but I was fighting them at 3 times the speed. And so it's less than ideal in like any capacity. It was so bad. Like so unbelievably bad. Also, hey Chris. Hello. But you'll see that oftentimes in a lot of pixelated games like Megalovanias or Metroidvanias. Sorry, not Megalovanias. Metroidvanias. You'll see that there as well. Where the frame rate affects the games. No. That's not a Bethesda. That's just that's how games are, unless you go and directly code that out. So you have to. So the basis of how game engines works is that's how they work. You have to actively go through and code in a thing so that you're able to bypass that. Because by default, that's not how game engines function, unfortunately. Whether that be Unreal Engine, Unity, Godot, even like fucking Scratch does the same thing actually. So you actually have to go through and code it out. It's not difficult to do, it's just, yeah. You just have to go out of your way to get it to work properly. Ooh, green towel, that's nice. It's not bad. Wait, did we only get one? Oh, okay, no, we got 3 out of that. Okay. Bethesda has historically shown a habit where the frame rate... Oh, yeah, well, it's not just Bethesda. It's because they don't code it out. It's because they're being lazy. As I know that's saying weird, as Bethesda was the one who made Skyrim, but let's be honest here, outside of Skyrim, I don't think I could name a single game that's as much of a masterpiece as Skyrim. Unfortunately speaking. I really wish it was better, but no, it's fucked. Yeah, just an analogy, yeah. Oh my god. But that's also why, oh. What in the fuck? Oh, that's like the actual mission itself. Hold on. Where do I go again? Is it Strata? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Skyrim in itself at its base form is actually really good, but just any relay? Okay, cool. That works. So, any relay except for the broken relay. Got you. Because I just went to a relay. There you go. Anything Bethesda has touched, the modders often give it. Well, yeah. That's also because Bethesda is known for having like really, really good modding support. I really wish that they had gone through relay mission. Failed! I really wish that they'd gone through and actually worked on it a bit better though, because it'd be much, much better. To get like better games and stuff. Because like, okay, as much as I like Starfield, guys, Starfield is shite. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Whoops. What? Oh, that's the Etrograph, wait, what? I can just... Wait, what? I can just make them. What? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what this does, man. Oh, it's truth. Oh, fuck me, man. Okay, whatever. So we are gonna have to go get that. I thought I had crafted already. Shit, man. Oh, it's the color your mods. Oh, that's kind of cool. So what you're saying is that I'm also, on top of getting every mod in the game, I'm gonna have to go through and do that for all of it. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to go astrograph all of them. By the way, Exeter includes hidden, let's put in there handling high emotion because No, that is actually kind of funny. Oh yes, Teshin. Also, for those who don't know, the folly farm is actually really easy. You can just sit in the mission and actually just farm the mission. The actual atrimetum that you can get, or atriateum, or however the fuck you say it, isn't based on mission. Finish. It's actually based on the amount of times that you stay, like how long you stay in the mission and how many enemies you kill. So if you're looking for a way to actually get more atrium, you'd actually stay inside the mission. Don't leave the mission, because if you leave the mission, you're gonna get less. Oh, hello. That's nice. You know, I don't know how to feel about the fact that I can get I have 154 mil already. You know, should I do it? You know, fine, whatever, I'll just do it, because you guys are probably gonna rage if I don't do it. Just gonna grab that real quick. Also, you can buy the primary arcane adapters and the secondary arcane adapters pretty easily as well. Just there as well, if you want to. Alright. Just gonna grab more relics. There's our Ribbon Slifer. Go back into here, remove you out of here. And then we got you over here. I mean, to be fair, Bannerlord's also, yeah. They're also not as large of a company as Bethesda, though, Ariston. That's the other part about that, too. So you gotta remember that they're not as large of a company. Excuse me, my good sir. Okay, so we have all of those here. Those are the unmaxed. I'm so close to getting every rare mod maxed, by the way. Or every rare mod in the game. This is what I'm down to. This is all I'm missing, right here. These are the only rare mods that I'm missing in the game now, and I need to go through and get these ones, but these ones are gonna suck ass to get so much. The rest of these are not that bad, but like it's gonna suck so much. It's pinch. Cosinox, what? Okay, okay, Maru, I'm gonna need you to like not speak gibberish over here. Or at least, if that is not gibberish, I'm sorry, but I do not understand a word what you just said. Oh, it's Roman. Well, yeah, because it's fucking, I don't know Roman. I want to learn Roman at some point, but I don't currently know Roman. No, Latin flexes aren't that in, I guess that, actually, no, is it still a bit of a thing? For this, Cry, if you don't know, millennials were actually, in school, millennials were forced to go through and learn Roman. It was a thing for millennials to go through and actually learn Roman in school. Or not Roman, but Latin, specifically. So my dad and all of his generation actually went through and learned Latin. What, I know... No, what, me? No, I don't know Pig Latin. I mean, I could learn it pretty quickly because I'm pretty sure it's like relatively simple to learn, but I don't know it. I've never actually spent the time to go through and learn Pig Latin. Yeah. What, Pig Latin? Is it that... Is Pig Latin not that well known? Because I thought it was one of those ones that people actually knew really well. Or am I just going crazy here? Yeah. The problem is that going through and learning Latin is hell. Like actual hell. Because it's Latin. I don't think I need to explain to you guys why Latin is a whole fucking entire situation in its own right. Oh god, Latin is not ideal. It is like the opposite of ideal. Let's see how well my transphobic works for this, actually, because I genuinely am kind of curious. There you go. Alright, Canenemies, where'd you go? Come here. I'm gonna get you guys started on this. Canenemies, where are you? What the fuck? You're not spawning? What? Where'd all the enemies go? What? Don't the enemies start spawning like right away? Am I missing something? Oh, no, they started. Okay, so the enemies do spawn. They're just being slow. Okay, cool. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, now I gotta go figure out what the painting is so I can get that painting started at least a little bit. There we go. Nope, that is the wrong thingy. And then I can just sit here and kill them consistently because that'll be actually not that hard. There's an A tier interception RB in like 3 hours. Yeah, I know, but I won't be streaming by that point. I do actually, I am actually gonna set a limit to 4 hours for myself, just so I can focus on other things and get other things done. Because I do need to get ready for the other streams and stuff as well. Because I am gonna be doing Patreon streams 3 days a week now. So I'll be doing so for those who don't know, I'll be doing like Patreon streams 3 days a week, and I do need to make sure that I'm actually ready for those. Just because I don't want to end up not being ready for those, if that makes any sense. I fixed out in Warframe. Nice, nice. Good to see. Very good to see. Where's all the enemies? Yo, can enemies? Could you like spawn in, please? Am I just going crazy? Are the enemies just like refusing? Is there like... Like what the fuck? There's like no enemies here. This is so weird. Huh. Oh, you can join by yourself? Yeah, but like... Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to Steel Path. That's it. Forget it. We're switching to... yeah. No, I'm gonna switch to Steel Path. Might as well just max out the enemy density. Because it's not like I can't do Steel Path. It's just I was going through and doing non-Steel Path because I felt like it was gonna be easier, but no. Turns out the game wants to fuck with me there. That's annoying. That is less than ideal. Come on, Steel Path. There we go. Hello, if people are what do you mean that people were complaining? Oh my god. I swear to god. That's pinch. Aha! Take us in! Oh, that did not work. Oh, it just reset all my stuff. Oh, that's fantastic. Appreciate it, game. Yeah, the enemy density is just like, what the fuck? Yeah, even Steel Path is like nerfed. What? Yeah, but like... This is like... This isn't even like, this is not a nerf. This is a full-on like difficulty tweak. Like, holy shit. Like, that's not... This is like completely different from like the actual... Yeah, I know that it ramps up for painting time, but like the beginning usually... I remember it being like... No. Like, the beginning of the missions, like, you just get swarmed in the beginning. So I could, like, just sit there and just get swarmed completely. That's part of the reason why I love doing the Folly mission, is because you could actually, like, sit there and, like, do this. You could actually go through and just take them all out. But I guess no, they decided otherwise. What the fuck, man? Oh, I can't even use my energy pads right now. Whoops. My bad. Well, that's not what I was trying to do. That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. Come on, hit me with it. Hit me with it. There we go. Jesus Christ. And I'm down. That's less than ideal. Come on, just die already. There we go. Jesus. What? What do you mean there's a... Oh, you can set the keybind yourself, Maru. Yeah, you can hotkey everything in the game. I have every single thing in my thingy hotkeyed. You can see all the hotkeys I have them set to. They're all hotkeyed. Every single one of them. Because the hotkeys are, yeah, the hotkeys are a thing. It's just that I have my hotkey set to being on my, I have it set to being on my mouse. So oftentimes, like, the hotkey itself is just... It sometimes is a little funky, to say the least. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't need to actually go through and hotkey it. It's just I hotkey it personally because for me it's easier to go through and hotkey it so I can do it on the move, but it's not necessary for what you're doing. Not in any capacity. Oh god, those things are immortal! The fuck, man? Why are you so immortal? Holy shit. What, how does it, just go to your settings, first page, keybinds. It's right there. It's like, right there, super easily. I might need somebody else to be here with me, actually. And the only reason I say that is for my own sanity of keeping myself alive. Like a revenant or something. Yeah, I might need a revenant for this. Just so I don't need to deal with these enemies, like, murdering me. Because these guys are a pain in the goddamn ass. Hate them. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, the atramentum is actually something that you can get from the enemy drops themselves. So you can actually, if you want to, you can just sit here and farm the enemy drops. The problem is that farming the enemy drops is a hell on earth. Also, I'm not getting enough, I'm not getting anywhere near enough ammo for this, actually. Yeah, this is backwards. I'm not getting enough ammo, or at least... No. We're good. We're keeping up our ammo. CC? No, crowd control doesn't work. I don't know if you noticed, but my, the acid shells don't actually affect them. They're immune to acid shells. The only reason I say that is because the acid shells hit them and it did 0 damage. So whatever is going on with them, it does not do any damage to them. Unfortunately. Also, my energy gains are like non-existent. Holy fuck. That's atrocious. Like, look at this. Yeah, these things are tanky as hell. Holy shit. Yeah, no, my energy gains for this is nowhere near enough for what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. No, it's just all of these guys are always... Why do they have those guys constantly spawning? Holy shit, that's annoying. Yeah, why is the, yeah, why do they have them constantly spawning? Why not take a chill pill? Holy shit. That's like actually annoying. Like, I knew that there was ones that... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, hold on. We're gonna exit out of that. That's going pretty good, actually. We're just finishing off the last of the mods. I'm down to like 50 mods left that I need to get outside of Conclave. Because if we're talking about actual Conclave, it'll be like closer to like 120. But if we're talking outside of Conclave, we're getting to a point now where like I'm almost done every mod collecting every mod in the game. It's just that pretty much everything now is Conclave. Pretty much. Almost. As you can see, it's all Conclave. All comes back to Conclave. But yeah, we're pretty close. The other mods that we're currently getting though are these guys right here, which are the mods that are inside of here. These augment mods, which will finish off all of the gold mods for augments and stuff most likely, or at least most of them. And then that way we can go through and get all the rest of those done and taken care of. I do plan on going through and getting every gold mod in the game, and that's going to just take forever. So that's going to be one that's going to rely mostly on my dailies to finish off. Just because, well, yeah, I don't think I need to explain that further. Solution. I have a solution to the problem? Wait, what do you mean you have a solution to the problem? Saren? Because if Saren's the solution, yeah, that makes sense. Because Saren is a amazing solution to the issue. But yes. If that's the solution that you're gonna come up with, yeah. No? Not Saren? Okay. Cool, I see. It's Haro. Wait, why Haro? Does he do like a crap ton of damage to them or something, or? God damn it, I'm so close to getting the escapist done. Shit, man. So close. I'm also so close to Universal Fallout. Shit. Look at that. I'm so close. Arcane Barrier, I just need to finish off too, but that's gonna take forever. NAG, Health, and Nuke. Oh, yeah. The problem is that that would require me not to use Saren, and as we've discussed before, for missions where I'm doing grinding like that, I'd rather not use anything else other than Saren, because Saren is just goated for that exact reason. She's so good. Ooh, there's a defense mission. Ooh. Hey, you guys want to run a defense RV? Oh, you're saying that you'll join. Oh, if you want to join this, feel free. Like, honestly, if you guys want to join, feel free. No, Cry. As I said before, I'm not trading for them, my guy. I can go through and just grind it out. It's fine. Also, just keep your Universal Fallout, man. Yeah. No. Feel free to join. Feel free to say. My party is open. You guys can just join my party. It's too bad that like whenever I'm not in my console, it doesn't let you guys join, because like it would be really nice if you guys could just join based on just like having it open, set to like open party and stuff, so I didn't have to go through and actively like invite you guys to the mission and all that kind of stuff, because it's so annoying having to go through and do that every like 2 seconds. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, you just have to open nav once? I thought it was like a... Oh, okay, that's cool. That's awesome, actually. That's actually really nice. That set it to the wrong level. Hold up. Let me go set that to level cap real quick. Or steel path. You know, that's for the join set. Well, yeah, because you're not even online for me, my guy. You don't even exist on... no, you are online. But like half the people that are in my friends list aren't even online right now. Like, actually, it's only a quarter right now, so it's like... It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad indeed. Could be better. There you go. I sent you an invite. You should be able to join. I think at least. I wonder specifically if it's because of the servers having issues. Because I could definitely see it being the issue of the servers and stuff. Hold up. There you go. Point messages on chat saying, this might have a... Well, yeah. We used to have pinned messages and then people don't even read the pinned messages anyways. Like, straight up. Welcome back, Steve. Like, this is not a joke. We can have pinned messages in the title, fucking on stream, in front of my face, anywhere, and people still will not read it. I swear to God, people are just straight up allergic to reading. It's insane. Actually insane. It's like, what the hell, guys? Why are you guys allergic to reading? You guys shouldn't be. But whatever, I guess. Okay, found the first one. I'm gonna go find the others really quick, just so we can have all those set up and stuff. Before you're putting over the whole screen open party. To be fair, at that point it'd be obnoxious to anybody who isn't actually looking to join the party though. So like, you know. Also, you gotta remember, Rick, that a lot of the stuff that we do here on stream is actually not able to be done by the majority of players. Like the stuff that we do in terms of like actually grinding and stuff, it's maybe like 10% of the player base can actually keep up with a lot of the stuff that we do, unfortunately. Not that that's a bad thing for those who want to join and stuff, but it's like, it's not very many people that can actually like take part. Unfortunately, it's, we just must suffer. Also, what do you, oh my God, why are there 3 of them? Yo, where the fuck are you? Oh, you're down there. Oh, that would do it. That would do it. Okay, sorry, I was trying to figure out where the fuck you went, but no, I guess, okay, I can't res myself. Debating if I want to do Profit Taker or something else. I mean, to be fair, how many credits do you already have, Steve? Because, like, if we're talking, like, credit amounts, you probably already have enough credits to last, like, the universe and a half at this point. Unless there's something you're specifically trying to do with your Profit Taker grind. That's good, fair enough. I can watch, Oh, you need more cores. Wait, why do you need more cores, though? Or, oh, are you trying to finish off the arcane grind? For Little Duck and stuff? Is that what you're trying to do? Oh my God, now you're bleeding out too. Yeah, this is a, the only real issue here isn't the enemies. It's the fucking, it's the one guy. It's those fuckers. Like, I don't know how to deal with them. They, like, refuse to die. And they're so goddamn annoying to fight. How do you kill them? Because they just refuse to die. It's these guys right here. The guys with the arm thingies, the arm blades. They're so unbelievably annoying to kill. Like, by the way, for the record, the weapon that I'm using right now is able to kill level cap in one tap. It's a single tap level cap kill. These guys are able to withstand more than what level cap enemies can, which is nuts, because they're not even supposed to be at level cap. They're not even at level cap. What are they doing? Oh my God, it's bad. It's so bad. Like, why the fuck are they here? They shouldn't be alive. They should be dead. And then they have invulnerability too? What the fuck? Just the boss for, oh, so you can go sell them and stuff. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but why would you go through and grind out phosphor through that though? Why not just Descendia? Because Descendia, regardless of what you're doing, is still gonna be better. Even if it doesn't have a loot room, it's still gonna be easier. Because, like, you know, this Descendia gives you like 30 arcanes per run, and it's like half an hour per run or so, which is like considerably better than whatever you could do through a Profit Taker. Like, considerably better. That, and it's not locked behind a stunning grind. Because if it's locked behind stunning, you're only stuck with only getting 3 a day anyways. So there's not really much you can do there, unfortunately. 3 to 4 a day, actually. If you count the rest of them as well. Holy jeez. Is there a way that we can get rid of these guys? I swear to God. No. Descendia still gives you about average 50 arcanes per run. If you want to get more than 50, you need a loot room. But average, it's usually about 50. About 40, it's between 40 and 50 is usually what you get per Descendia run. And it's about half an hour per run, so you can do the math on that one. But yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as you might be thinking in terms of that stuff. Oh my Jesus Christ. god, those things are annoying. They are so unbelievably annoying. Holy shit. There we go. Jesus Christ. See, you can see the reason, like, it's not that big of a, like, my build isn't bad. It's just those fucking things are there, making it so that they can't die for some god-awful reason. I don't know what they are. They're just annoying. Whatever they are, they're unkillable, so. Doesn't have a loot roommate. No, they're good. Let's stock up pros to do the daily cup. Yeah, but like, how often do you even, like, how do you run out of cores that quickly though? Because you usually run Profit Taker like insanely quick. Like even an hour's worth of it could last you like 2 weeks. Specifically for you though. Not for the average person though. Oh god. Oh my god, there's 2 of them again. No, there's 3 of them again. What the fuck? Retreat! Retreat! What do you mean you're down to 100-ish and that's bad? Bro. Do you mean 10-ish or 100-ish? It's low for me most, but what do you mean? Dude, you have any idea how much standing 100 fucking, like 100 of those is? Dude, that's like a ludicrous amount of standing. Like objectively speaking, that is the most amount of, like, not a single person I know of has anywhere near that number. You're fine, man. No, say if you're getting down to 50, I could see you running it, but 100? You're set for the next 3 months. Easy, if not longer. Actually, 4 months, actually. That's 4 months worth of fucking shenanigans. It's like, what? You get like 6,000 per 34, so divide 34 by 6. It's like, what, another 6 or something? Yeah, it's like something like 6 already, so you've got 6 per day. Divide 100 by 6, and it's like, what, 25 days? Okay, so it's about a month. So it's just under a month's worth of thingies. That's more than enough, man. You're okay. Here, hold on. Frames drop arcanes or mixing something up. What does do Vanguard frames? What's a Vanguard frame? I don't know. I don't know what a Vanguard frame is. What's a Vanguard frame? Oh, yes, they do. Steel Path wise though. You have to be in Steel Path and then yes, they do. If you're not in Steel Path, they will not drop arcanes. God damn it. Yeah, the survivability in this area is not ideal, to say the least. Honestly, we could leave this and not lose anything out of this. Operator weapon arcanes. Yeah. Which we do need a lot of because, well, you know. Also, by the way, being invisible in your operator does not help. They actually can see where you are. Like, straight up. They can just see you, and they will fight you and come after you, even if you're invisible in your operator form. That's why, like, the only real thing that's annoying about this fucking farm is those guys. Specifically those fuckers. Outside of that, it's more than okay. But it's just these guys. Whatever they're called, they can teleport too. I don't know what they are. They're just... there's nothing more annoying than those things. It's not bad. Grind arcanes as well. Steel Essence. Yeah. Isn't it like one of the better Steel Essence grinds in the game, from what people have been saying? Yeah, from what I know, people have been saying it's like one of the better Steel Essence grinds in the game. Ah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start finishing this mission because I swear to fuck, we're not doing this on Steel Path. No, we're not dealing with those fuckers on Steel Path. I'm good. I'm okay. As much as I want to get this grind done, we're just gonna leave that as being super fucking far away from me. That can be one of the last ones that we do. I am more than okay never touching that again after I finish this off. Railjack got nerfed, probably best if not top. Well, for Steel Essence, yeah. Well, it's because they went through and nerfed Railjack like immediately because they realized that they had accidentally made it like a little too good. Like they made Railjack like able to give you like 1,000 Steel Essence per hour or something. It was nuts. Like they actually gave us like an absolutely ludicrous amount of arcanes and stuff. Ah, crap. I'm trying to res you, Maru, but I can't because it's... Yeah, okay, cool. I'm trying to res you, but I can't because it's immediately killing me anyways. Yeah, there you go. There's no way to res myself. Yeah, we're just not gonna worry about that. You know, I could also just do this, actually. It doesn't really matter. It's just 20 of it. It's not that big of a deal. No, we're good. Okay. If it wasn't for those fuckers, I'd be grinding it, but I'm not touching that. I am more than okay not having to deal with those. More than okay not having to deal with them. There you go. Is she over here? What's our current drop rates on this actually? Kind of curious. What you got? Skip. Confirm. Give me that shard. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, we did the farm in non-steel path by the way originally. Just specifically because of how annoying it was to do. And well, you can see exactly why I fucking hate it. Oh no, Cry. I'm sorry to say this, but you won't be able to help for that grind. That grind sucks. Actually sucks. Yeah, I'll join. I'll join you, Steve. But like, wait. Oh yeah, that's right because we haven't done Descendia this week yet. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll join. I'll join you. Okay. Where's our chest? Ooh, Amber Shard. Nice. Unfortunately, yellow shards. Apparently Revenant's decent. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna leave that be as like one of the final grinds that we'll do, and I'll just do it like in the non-steel path version because I swear to God, I do not have the patience to deal with that otherwise, like at all. That is like really bad. Like that. No, I'm good. You guys can go run it if you want on your own. Actually, objectively speaking, I'd want to say that it is probably worse. Probably worse than defection, honestly. Like easily worse than defection. Because at least defection you're not being harassed by unkillable enemies everywhere. I don't know the server part of the code, but I did sit down. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, cleaning the cleaning code is always the best idea. Making it more efficient is also the best as well. Oh. Ha! No, I'm not. You can go test on your own. I'm not doing that mission again. I'm not touching it. You guys can go do that mission on your own. I'm not touching it again. Not until like later. Much later on. I will do literally anything else but that. Because, yeah, I have no interest. Yeah, there you go. Actually, what's the, current... What's it take? Oh, it takes, like, nothing to max these out. Hold on, give me a second. Looks like you've got work to do then, Cry. What do you mean the condition is? Oh, for killing them? Yeah, it's just damage. They have damage attenuation, most likely. Or reduced damage, and that's why they're harder to kill than level cap enemies. Okay, Spinos. I saw your message. The reason I didn't respond is because it does not matter, ultimately speaking. And no, we weren't talking about that. We were talking about, bullet drop, or, here, look. We weren't actually talking about bullet drop, sorry. We were talking about, this. We were talking about damage fall off. And so I was using that as an explanation because they're saying that the damage, the weapon fall off was the exact same as the explosive fall off, and it's not. It is separate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the damage, okay, yeah, the folly mission, you have to go do the 3 paintings and that's it. But the reason why I wasn't going through and doing that is because the best way to do for the folly mission to go through and farm the and for whatever the fuck you want to call it stuff, the resource from the folly mission, the best way to do it is that you go through and you need to go through and just stay in the mission and then farm the enemies, because you can just sit there and farm the resource. The problem is that the resource is not affected by resource boosters, so it takes absolutely fucking forever regardless. But yes, you can just sit there and farm the enemies if you have a fast enough kill thing for it. The thing about that though is that you need to be on regular path, because the steel path enemies are, or specifically that one kind of steel path enemy is a hell on earth to deal with. And I refuse to do that again, so you guys can have fun with that. I'm just gonna go buy it. Because it'll be easier for me just to handle it. I do not have the patience for that in any capacity. No. It's better to finish farming for folly parts, I think. Well, yeah, for folly parts, yeah, but I'm not doing folly parts, I'm doing other stuffs. So, but yeah, I'll just buy it off of somebody whenever I get the chance to do it. Because I do not have the patience to go through and deal with the rest of the stuffs at all. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder if there's like a... Okay. There's something wrong with the build, though. Yeah, the overall damage of this build is actually lower than it should be. There's something wrong with this build. Like, straight up. Yeah, this build feels weird. There's something wrong with it. I might have the wrong build selected or something. No, I do have my nourish. Yeah, because look at that. I can't one-tap the enemies, and that's not normal. I should be able to one-tap them very easily. So it's, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright, just keep moving our way. There we go. Oh, just send you a thing. Oh, maybe. I could definitely see if we can just send you an issue. Ooh, Mafika! Hey, getting a ton of Mafika. So good to see. We probably won't get a loot room this week though, since there was one last week, I think. No. Last week didn't have a loot room. Maybe we will actually. No. We might actually get one this week on this. Then, maybe. Mayhaps. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Jeebus Christ. There we go. Sending you through. Don't want to deal with the lasers. No, I have no interest in doing the guilty, only for the fact of, it's not something that interests me, so I'm not going to go through and do it. I have more important things to go through instead. For example, I want to go through and actually do, I want to go through and get every progenitor type for every single lich weapon first, and then I might think about doing guilty afterwards. Because that would be a lot more important to me. And a lot more effective, actually, for that matter. I don't know. No. No, actually it's working. It's working just fine. It's just that the enemies in the first room are just being annoying. Why are we not dealing with friction? What the fuck? No! I want my friction back. Come on, give us the friction. Come on, friction? Friction? No, okay. I guess we're just suffering. The guilty is the, you're talking about the cosmetic thing, right? The ephemeria? Because if you're talking about the cosmetic ephemeria, yeah. I know which one you're talking about, it's just that I haven't actually gone through and done it. Because it has not been something that I've been focused. I don't even think I have it, actually, for that matter. Yeah, I don't even think I have it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't even have it. Hold on. Where is that? There you go. There we go. Yeah, you're talking about the... Yeah, it's the ephemeria. The ephemeria challenge, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't have it. Ooh, rifle ribbon. If we just get... No. We just got one rifle ribbon mod. Not... Okay, yeah, we're fine. That's better. There we go. Okay. Friction has returned! We can actually walk again. Holy shit, it's nice. I can actually walk again. Oh my god, they're immune to status effects. Crap. Fight the old piece. Yeah, that's that challenge is an ephemeria. Where you have to go do it with the ephemeria on. And that way you can go finish off all the stuff involving the ephemeria and stuff, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. It's just that I've already fought a couple of them, and I'm not a fan of having to go through and actually do it again. Because I've already done it once, and I don't want to have to do it again, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I know how to do them. Like, I know how to trigger every single one of them in the game. It's just that I have no interest in actually going through and doing it. Not again, at least. Not to mention, the one for Vor is hell, to say the least. Because you have to go through and find a bunch of consoles and stuff, and that shit sucks ass. It's not a fun time. Guilty most easiest one. What? Well, yeah, but I just don't want to go fight the bosses again because I don't have the patience for it. That's all it is. And it's just for a cosmetic, and for me, it's something that if a cosmetic is a thing in the game, I can't really use it, so... Yeah, I've already got every cosmetic that I want anyways. Now, if it was for like a certain weapon, warframe, mod, or like anything else that could actually help us in-game, then I'd care. But it's cosmetic, so... Though I might go through and start collecting every cosmetic in the game that you can actually buy in the game, but for now I'm just going to be leaving it be. Arcane and title are the guilty reward. Yeah, but the arcane itself you can get through other means. It's not just like through the guilty rewards. You can get it through other means. If I'm not mistaken, at least. Because it'd be weird for them to have an arcane and only an arcane 3 guilty. Oh, hey Peterson, I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. We're just getting our weeklies done really quick, just so I can get all of our stuff done and taken care of. But it shouldn't take too long to get the rest of this done, because the Descendia is the last weekly that we have to do. To be done every weekly for this week, which took us 2 hours to do. Did not take us anything at all. Alright, give it to me. Restoring restores 200 shields, returning 10 energy and 50 health per second. You know what, we're gonna take that one. The energy will actually be a lot more important than anything else. That's not a hear me out, my guy. That's not a hear me out. That's called a I'm listening. Everybody is listening. That's not a hear me out. Nah, fucking hear me outs are like Cthulhu. That's a hear me out. The fuck you mean you don't care? No. See, this is where you better listen. You just gotta you just start with you better fucking listen. That's how you gotta say that, my guy. When oh no, I don't fucking touch those. I don't touch those. Just purely for the fact that it's not worth it. Frost? What, me? Home Slice. That's a guy. Every guy looks the same to me. Unfortunately, my lesbo goggles make it impossible to see any attractiveness in any guy. I'm sorry to break it to you, homie. So that would be a pass immediately. Yeah, there you go. See? There you go. Because a lot of people tend to go through and like, it's all like, hear me out. It's like, no, that's not a hear me out, my guy. That's a fucking listen to me. Right there. No. Hear me out would be like fucking, I don't know, Zaku. Neja? No, they're also a guy, doctor. Neja's also a guy. Start doing only niches for melee. I got a creature. So it's what that. Home Slice, why are you guys asking me what my preferences are on this? Why does this matter here? Yeah, that's why I said that they're a guy. That doesn't change anything. They're a guy. Is that... Huh? Yeah, I'm very confused. Is there a difference between a guy and femboys? No, they're the same thing. No. It's like how I'm a tomboy. I don't know, man. Are you hitting me with a hear me out mag? That's not a hear me out either, my guy. As I said before, Cthulhu is a fucking hear me out. Or fucking, I don't know, Loki's son is a hear me out. I don't know, man. What, me? The reason why I'm asking you what my, like, why are you guys asking me what my preferences about this stuff? For those who don't know, I'm a Bambi lesbian. And for those who also don't know, it means I'm ace. That's what Bambi lesbians are, you nut. Grenier Queen? Okay, that's actually... Okay, that right there is a hear me out. But yes, I'm a Bambi lesbian, for those who don't know. I'm ace. I don't see the point in any of that kind of stuff to me, personally at least. The only time that I'll ever end up, like, mentioning any of that stuff is probably so I can capitalize on it for making money. That's it. Outside of that, nah, couldn't care less. I don't think of it. Warframes. Yeah, Warframes aren't really... No, Zaku would be. Zaku would be, but that's more because of necrophilia. That's about it. As for the necrophilia side of things. Yes, money. The person who's not fucking motivated by money saying, yes. Talk about it for money. Yeah. No. See, here's the thing. I'm not motivated. That's the joke there, is that I'm not motivated by money. That's why. And you guys, if anybody here has been here long enough, knows that that's the truth. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I really don't give a fuck about that stuff. The reason why I'm bothered by the hear me out comment is purely because it's like, just go through and fucking like, there's an actual meaning behind hear me out, my guys. That's what it is. Outside of that, couldn't care less. What are you talking about, Peterson? What one hell of a... What are you talking about? What does that even mean, Peterson? I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about? I'm so fucking confused, man. What are you talking about putting a collar? What? Who's putting a collar on you? Who? We're talking about Mag? Fucking Mari? Oh, got you. Okay, fair enough. Okay, because now I'm just fucking confused about what you're trying to say. Okay, Ignia. Oh, shit. Actually, we got a ton of Ignia. Oh, Grenier Queens. Oh, yeah. You do realize the Grenier Queens would probably go through and actually just eat you? Like, fucking spider style? You are aware of that, right? Like, she would turn you into a fucking sludge and then eat you then. Right? Because that's what she does to all of her Grenier. Okay. She also might just take your skin too. Nom. Nom nom. Nom nom. She turned into a good old snack. At least you'd be a snack then. Jesus, man. Suckers. Arcane Concentration. Riven. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it looked fine. Riven Sliver. Man, I need to get more Riven Slivers. Thank you. I need to get more Riven Slivers. Also, if it wasn't clear enough, because like I thought me having like my skybox the way it was, fucking having it so that I literally played no other Warframes in the game other than all women. The fact that I literally know no names of actual famous people other than famous women, like I thought this was like I thought this was like a already proven fact by this point, by the way. I thought this was a very, very well-known fact that I have zero interest in guys, but I guess it's a whole other situation, I guess. Whatever. But then again, can you really blame me? Fucking, have you seen women? I actually don't know who she is. I couldn't care less about celebrities, by the way. I don't really pay attention to social media, nor do I really care about any of that stuff. But yeah. My guy, I was raised exclusively by men. That's why I have no interest in men, is because I was raised exclusively by them. Yeah, no, I had no mother figure, there was no women around me as I was being raised, it was all men. And that's why I have zero interest in men, like at all. Yeah, no, exactly, cry, you get it. Exactly. Yeah, so being raised exclusively by men made it so that like I had zero interest in actually like doing like being partners with men, because it's like I know what y'all are like. I know what y'all are like. I have zero interest. Not my thing. Well, specifically speaking, I was raised exclusively pretty much by my dad and his friends, which I consider my uncles, but yes. Which, yeah, that was it was a fun time, to say the least. Ooh, primary arcane adopter. Nice, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. It's a good time. What do you mean being rude to men? What? Why would I be rude to men? No, I have no interest in being rude to people because of who they are. Why would that matter to me? What? Also, crit merchant. You're a crit merchant for Steve? I don't even know if that matters for Steve. Also, be careful because there are some builds that Steve does actually have that does not rely on crit. Primarily speaking, it's Fenmore build, so if he ever has a Fenmore, please do not give him crit because it will actually kill his build. Like straight up, completely. What the fuck? That was the fastest room that I've ever seen. Okay, cool, fair enough, I guess. Zerman and Chronons, my beloved. Oh yeah, the Zerman and Chronons are so good. But also, guys, just because I was raised exclusively by men does not mean that I hate men. It's just that I have zero interest in being partners with them. Like, as in, zero interest in being romantically related to them. Because I spent my entire life around them. So, like, it's not my thing. Sorry, bro. Well, that's not entirely true. But at the same time, every single guy that I've ever seen that I've ever wanted to date was fictional. So, yes. They don't actually exist as real people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's over. It's GG's. Then again, my standards for dating people are so high that finding a partner is like nigh impossible for me, so... Or at least in terms of dating and wise. So that's why I don't focus on the whole dating scheme, because it's like, eh. I'm too focused on other shit anyways. And my standards are too high, so... And I'm well aware. Well, actually, it's not that they're too high, it's just that they should be the literal standard for how you should be looking for a partner. The problem is that other people in my generation don't do that, so... Hence why I don't worry about that stuff. Because it's not my thingy. Culturally speaking, I don't fit in anywhere. Woo! Oh no, I've never asked anyone out, Peterson. Not once. Because in my my philosophy for when it comes to dating and stuff is that asking somebody out isn't actually the proper way of going about it, because if you want to actually date somebody, you just wait for it to naturally happen. You don't have to push for it, and that's it. Because if you try to push for it, it'll just make it worse. Well, no, I'm well aware of that, Peterson. It's why I don't ask people out. Because I'm more than well aware that asking somebody out isn't going to go well. Increase status damage over time by 200%, but can... Ooh, interesting. What, him? No? What do you mean? His eye? You gotta remember that this guy has like severe facial injuries. He's also got like, he's had to go through a bunch of surgeries and stuff to fix his face. 75% damage, resistance, total damage taken. Interesting. You know, I agree with that. Yeah, you can see the scars on his face from the surgeries that he's gone through and taken care of. Or surgeries that he's had. But yes, welcome to the Shenanigans. Waha! Well, yeah, a lot of celebrities have gotten, strippers. Alright, guys, you know the method for how to do this, right? Don't touch that one. Don't fucking... Aw, crap. Don't touch that. Okay, so when you're doing... Okay, everybody, except for Steve, stop for a second. The way that you do this, and the way that you go through and do this room is... What, you see your minimap? Look at your minimap real quick. Find the... Ah, crap. Damn it. What you have to do is you need to find your minimap. Look at your minimap. And any of the thingies that are marked on the minimap are fake. Once you touch 3 of the ones that are fake, you end up getting thrown out. And then you can't get the rest of the Mafika in the room. Now, if you go through and actually go through and touch the ones that are there that aren't marked on your minimap, those are the real ones. It's the reverse of normal, it's the complete reverse of how normal Warframe works. And you have to do it that way. You can't just go through and click on all of them. And if you do that, it takes you out of the room faster, which is less than ideal because then you lose a bunch of Mafika. But yeah, that's how you're supposed to go through and do it. It's also why I don't tend to do open parties for this, these missions in Descendia, specifically for that reason, is because the open parties tend to fuck it up constantly, which is not ideal to say the least. Not ideal. Holy shit, we're getting like almost no Mafika this run. Holy crap. It's also they're stupid and they just don't know. Because like, being stupid and not knowing something are two very different things. No, I know you didn't because I watched you do it. That's why I stopped you both. Both you and Maru, I watched you both do it. Ah, yes. That's how I know. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. There we go. Well, yeah, that's why I went through and actually explained it to them. It's better that way. Holy shit. I forgot a lot of stuff I gotta make sure that we can get taken care of. God, I really wish we could get more Mafika. I guess this week is just gonna be Ignia farming. But like, Ignia farming is not that great though, because we need to go get more Mafika. And that's where like the real, that's like where our real like gains in terms of like actual like phosphor is gonna be through, is through phosphor. Or like the Mafika. God damn it, we only have like... We're only gonna be able to get 4. Yeah, so far we're only gonna be able to get about 4. Wait, 8. Sorry, my bad. Where's our stuffs? There we go. Got you down here. We got you over here as well. I wonder if there's gonna be a endo. No. Oh no, it's just decoding and stuff. All right, cool. Yo, oh, it's these guys. We have the fucking arbitration drones and stuff. Where's our Horror Spire? Oh, we have 2 of them. Nice! Double the Horror Spire. Rifle per mod, okay, yeah, we should be fine. Man, I really wish the primary weapon adapters and stuff were... no, I guess they're pretty common though, because then we don't need to worry about them. That's not uncommon. Do you have like any idea how common it is for grandparents and like those who are of the older generations to go through and actually fall downstairs and stuff? Like, it is a very common thing to happen. It is very common. Actually, especially in North America, at least specifically in North America, because I only really know it in North America. Once you get past the age of like 70, your body starts to like straight up completely break down. And so your ability to go upstairs, downstairs, and like other stuff like that is like pinch. Also, please don't tell me where you are, Peterson, for the love of God, and that also applies to you then, I guess. But yes, please do not tell me where you are. But yes, where is our chefs? When it comes down to it. But yeah, the only reason why my grandfather the reason my grandfather is able to do as much as he is to this day is because he was running triathlons and doing triathlons up into his 60s. The guy actually worked his body to a point where he actually had to get a heart replacement surgery because his body just fucking just like straight up like failed him because he was doing triathlons in his 60s and stuff. But like he was able to do it. It's actually after he stopped doing that his heart failed, which is kind of surprising. But yeah. Or one of the leading causes at least. Yeah, no, like falling is a very, very serious issue when it comes to like the older generation. That's why my grandmother, who's in her 70s actually, almost 80 actually, she has a thing where she actually can't do a lot of things anymore because her entire body is at a point where she's like, a bad way of putting this, but she's literally turning to dust. Her entire body is like falling apart and stuff, and she's like in her 80s. So I can't even imagine people that are like in their hundreds, like past 100 years old and like managing to go through and actually still functionally like move around and stuff. Like how do you get to 100 and still be able to like walk around on your own and like other stuff like that? Like you gotta like do some crazy stuff. Like my grandfather, who was a World War II vet, he's 100 and yeah, he turned 100 this year. He's able to walk around and take care of himself entirely just fine. But the only reason he's in a nursing home or like a home for like those who are like much older is because he actually fell down the stairs. Like that's it. That was his no, actually he didn't even fall down the stairs. I'm pretty sure he just fell onto carpet, and that was enough for him to have to go into a nursing home after that, which is nuts. That one Dr. Pepper grandma. I have no idea who that is, I'm sorry to say. Like genuinely speaking. I'm sorry to say this, but if it's a part of an ad, I probably don't know who that is. Because I've completely deleted all ads out of my network. There's not a single ad that'll ever be shown inside my network anymore. I'm free from the hell that is ads. But also the way that I do it is pretty complex, so which is unfortunate, but whatever. So like if it has to do with ads and stuff, I'm completely immune to them. Which is fantastic. Would recommend, by the way. It's so nice. That's also why whenever I see an ad, I get hit with whiplash, because it's like, what? Huh? Those are still a thing? I just find them more annoying than anything else. Where's that? Oh my Jesus Christ, getting 10 ribbon slivers. Alright, cool. Actually, I got to a point where, for me, ads are a thing where if I start seeing ads, I actively actually start to hate the product if I see them, because they're just so annoying to deal with. Because it genuinely is just so goddamn annoying. Like, why would you have so many ads everywhere, man? Like, I get that you could pay for it, but like at that point, it's just, it's bad. It's bad. Like really, really bad. Waha. Okay. Then we got you down here. We got you over here. Okay. I do want to go through and see if, okay. Oh, it's just an alchemy mission. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, no, they're all surviving. That's not good. That's not good. They're all surviving the hits. Oh, that's actually really bad. I need to update this build a little bit because they're surviving too many hits and stuff. That's unfortunate. That is way too unfortunate. Okay, now we got you down here. Ah, my fingers. Or my hands. They hurt like a bitch. I actually hurt like a bitch. Okay, Ignia. Oh man, it's too bad that you can't get steel essence out of this actually. Like there's no steel essence that you get out of Descendia other than the direct drops that are from the mission rewards. Because it'd be nice if we could get steel essence outside of just the mission rewards. It'd be awesome. Maybe because of Overguard? Wait, you're talking about my hands hurting because of Overguard? No. No. My hands are just in a lot of pain because I went mountain biking yesterday. And they're not used to dealing with a lot of impacts and stuff. That's all it is. Not from like that kind of stuff at least. No. Since a lot of the work that I do is entirely what? Nothing. What are you talking about, Overgrowth? Where's the overcard coming from? Or am I just yapping so much I keep on forgetting what I'm saying? Which is honestly not that uncommon, unfortunately. Because I will forget what I'm saying quite often. Oh, it's because I don't even have my fucking abilities going. Hold up. No, it is not because of that. Never mind. I stand corrected. Waha. Oh, teaching build. Oh, yeah, it could be because of the overguard. Yeah. No, you gotta remember that when I say a fucking sentence, I will forget what that sentence is 2 sentences later. Unfortunately, it's just how it keeps me going for a while. In terms of like being able to actually talk the way that I do, but the unfortunate part about that is it comes down to if somebody tries to talk about something that I was talking about like 5 or 6 minutes ago, I'm gonna forget about it, unfortunately. That will just kind of happen. Oh, that's kind of cool. Did not realize that it was an honoria challenge, but that's nice. Oh, by the way, I do need to, yeah, there's no loot room this week, which is sucky. So unbelievably sucky. Oh, it's so bad. Probably Mari. Oh, you're right, actually. Yeah, I could see that, Cry. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case. Alright, just give me the shard. Do I need this shard? No. Is it going to be a shard anyways? Yes. Waha! Oh my god, the dude almost immediately got cooked. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Get this ready. Because the reason I know that the overguards... Yeah, look at that. Yeah, maybe it might have actually been the overguard that was causing the issues. Yeah, it definitely could have been the overguard. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. Oh my god, dude, what are you doing healing yourself? You should just... Come on, down you go. Oh, dude just survived? Yeah, and he's down. Nice. And there we go. Steelpath Roth is completely toast. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're free from the bullshit! Of whatever the hell that is. Or whatever it is, I think. Yeah. Whew, 230,000. Okay, so fucking... We've gotten 5 yellow shards today. What are we gonna do with 5 yellow shards? What the fuck are we gonna do with 5 yellow shards? What do you mean change syndicate? What? What? I don't want to change my syndicate. No, I already did. My syndicate's already set to Steel Meridian, my guy. It's been set to that for like a week now. Yeah, it's already been set to Steel Meridian. What are you talking about? What? What? My guy. What do you mean I'm losing standing? No, I already have Steel Meridian set as my main one. What are you talking about? What do you want? It's already set to fucking Steel Meridian. What are you on about? You're doing something. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're doing something. Primary stations. I was talking about that earlier, about going through and getting all my stuff in Steel Meridian. Okay, there you go. Yeah! My guy. Unless I have it set to New Luca. Do I have it set to New Luca? I might have it set to New Luca. Did I have it set to New Luca? What are you set to? Oh no, I am set to Red Veil. No, but Steel Meridian is supposed to be increased. See? It doesn't matter. I'm losing standing on Cephalon Suitus and Arbiters, but I have it set to Red Veil, so I can go get the stuff from Red Veil. But I'm not losing standing on Steel Meridian. What the fuck are you talking about? Maybe you just read it wrong, because I'm not losing standing on Steel Meridian. I'm gaining standing. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing that on purpose. Like, I'm doing that on purpose because I'm going for all of the other arguments that are in Steel Meridian and Red Veil. That's the reason I'm going for these two. Oh crap, I decided to go through and do that. But yeah, I'm doing it because I'm going through and taking care of all the stuff that are in Steel Meridian and Red Veil. Because what I want to do is I want to go through and set it up so that we're set on both the augments, and so I don't need to worry about the augments or anything like that. I don't. Yeah, because I have all of these augments that I have to get as well. Student hexes. What? Yeah, because I've already bought them all. I finished the grind. It's over. I'm done grinding all of those. My guy, I finished all the grinds for those. I'm done. I have every single one of them. What I'm doing is I'm going through, finishing off grinding all of the mods, and then going through and swapping between them afterwards. Yeah, no, dude, I know how the game works. I've been playing it for 8 years, my guy. Of course I know how that works. Ow, fuck me. That's like a bitch. Hold on, where's our stuffs? But yes, I am working on slowly but surely getting all of these done and out of the way. I've been slowly but surely getting all of these guys done as well, all like the triple mods, because there's so many fucking augment mods on this. It's crazy. Why are there so many augment mods? I have no idea, but yes, there are just a ludicrous amount of these. I don't even know if I need any of these. Like, it's gonna become a thing of like... Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones where we're just gonna end up collecting everything. I don't even need it anymore. I think if we go down into a little bit further... Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, we are making some decent progress on this, though. Yes. Personally, I'm too lazy to grind out my negative factions just to... Oh, no. I'm doing this because I want to go through and get all of the mods done in the game. Like, look at how close I am to getting every mod in the game. Like, all of these down here are pretty much all Conclave mods, and then it's just down to all the gold. Which most of these, if not 90% of all of this, are all augment mods that I can get through those two standings. Or through those two, through those thingies. So I'm going through and grabbing all of my thingies. Or all of the augment mods out of it. Because if I can go through and grab all of them, I'll be one step closer to finishing off the entirety of all of the mods in the game. And that's why I'm trying to get all of them, like, out of the way. The augment mods themselves are going to be a daily thing where I'm going to have to go finish them off daily-wise. But outside of that, it's actually not too bad. Because, like, I can go finish the majority of them without having too much trouble. Also, the reason why I'm maxing out these mods as well is so I can also just have it be... I'm trying to make this bar bigger so I can actually have an easier time scrolling through all the mods. Also, saying that I have every mod maxed out in the game would be great. There you go. Where's our stuffs? And there we go. Just gonna like continue slowly but surely working on this. I do need to work on getting more credits though. That's one thing that I do need to work on because I am working slowly on yeah, I'm starting to fall back behind on it. Hiya, Hazel. I'm starting to fall behind on the credit farm a little bit. Because I do need to get more. But what I could do instead of like worrying about the credit farm is I could just get a credit booster and bam, I'm set. From yours, syndicates. What? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's harder. What do you mean? Small load of a billion. Could I just get a small load of a billion? What am I? Fucking the president of the fucking United States? No. Jesus Christ, man. Actually, I would want to fucking die if I was, actually. Too lazy for that. What? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cry. It's just honestly easier just to swap your syndicates. And I know that's weird to say, but no, it is actually just easier to swap your syndicates. Because it actually ultimately comes out to being cheaper. Relatively speaking, to go through and swap your syndicates than it is to go through and actually do anything else. As weird as it sounds. Okay. Yeah, I know that you're 4 syndicates. Yeah, that's the meta, is to have all 4 syndicates going, but I don't need to have all 4 syndicates since I don't sell these mods. Actually, if you're looking to go through and sell mods for Plat, by the way, it's easier if you go through and do arbitrations, get the mods out of arbitrations, and then sell the mods that you get from arbitrations. Because each one of the, for example, preparation, if you guys don't know, sells for about 14 Plat each. The augment mods that you get from the different syndicates and stuff sell for about... they sell individually for close to like, I think it's like 10 to 8 Plat each. Some of them are like at 5. So like it does come down to being one of those things where if you're looking for Plat, the easiest one to go through is just go through and do, is to unironically go through and just do other stuffs instead. I need to Gamba? Oh god. You wanna know what I need to do? As much as I go through and talk about needing to go through and do syndicates, you wanna know who I need to go finish off? Fucking Cephalon Samaris. That's who I need to finish off. I need to actually go through and actually do all of Cephalon Samaris' grind. Trying to sell RV mods, nobody buying them. What? No, they are. What are you talking about? I do actually get, my preparation mods actually do sell for pretty well actually. Like relatively easily. Maybe I'm just getting really lucky, but yeah, they do actually sell. Oh, galvanized mods. Yeah, but galvanized mods don't really, they don't sell for a lot though. So it's not really worth running them or selling them for more accurately. Like in any capacity. Not really. House, the reason why a lot of people go through and balance the 4 syndicate factions and stuff is mostly just for being able to gain the the augments and stuff from those factions. But if you're not looking for the if you're not looking specifically for those augments, I wouldn't worry about it too much because it's not a requirement for what you're doing, like at all. Hey Dylan. It's not a requirement for the game. And so like while I do understand that it is one of those things that you can do, it's not required. And that's why, like, for me specifically, I'm not really bothered about the whole, like, losing a bit of syndicate standing or having to go through and rebuild my syndicates and stuff. Because, like, I've already got all the stuff from those two. From Hex and New Loka. Oh god, it's a Cascade and Steel Path. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah crap, there's a Cascade up. Hey Steve, do you want to run the Cascade? How much time do we have? Ah crap, yeah, we have enough for it. If only I had luck credit farms for someone thought. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, the other part about it too is that if you're going to go through and max out your stuff, specifically for like maxing out mods for credit farming, or for platinum farming, it's actually not worth doing. And the reason I say that though is because a lot of the platinum farm when you're maxing out mods and stuff is actually not worth doing because you could just go through and make more plat by just getting more of those mods instead. Also, the amount of endo that you need to go through and max out all of your mods in the game gets a little interesting, as you can see. You got 1.8 million? No, trust me, you will run through that fast. You will run through that, like, very quickly. There you go. Oh my god, we're down to the last little bit here. We're slowly but surely making it. We're almost there. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me go set up the Cascade really quick. Oh my god, I have so many of these. Jesus Christ. You know, if you're gonna go through and do a lot of that, just keep in mind that the maxing out required mods will actually eat through everything. It's like, I think it's like 50,000 endo per prime mod or something nuts. That's why I haven't been doing them. I've been actively avoiding touching them because I really don't want to. Just so I can avoid the issues. Nope, I need that actually. Yep, we're good. 32, maybe prime mods will, 32, there's 32. I mean, I could go check right now. Actually, I could go check the price really quick. Hold up. Like 2 seconds here. Mods, where's our mods? Go back into here. Maxed out prime mod. It is gonna take us 40,000. Yeah, so it is 40,000. But it also costs you 2 million credits, which is... it's not okay. That is actually not okay. 2 million credits for something like that is... hinge. Also, I do need to run more arbitrations and stuff in the future because believe it or not, we're actually running low on item treasures and we need to get more. Yeah, it's 2 million credits per. Yeah. It's why I'm leaving them to be like the last ones that I actually go through and do. Because like if we go through and take a look at all the primed mods, I'm actually getting to a point now where I almost have every primed mod in the game. It's just that I need to get the last ones and then I can start working on like reducing their cost and stuff. But it's gonna be a lot, which is unfortunate. Like it costs a lot to go through and finish all of these. Also, the final level of this individually costs 20,000 each. Is the final level, or the final thingy for every single one of the thingies here. Which is like a yikes on my part. It's bad, man. Getting all the endo for each one is such a pain. Yeah, it do be, but it's worth it. It very much is worth it. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, it's something that like we kind of have to go through and do. Yes. Is there anything that we can get out of Cascades, by the way, that's actually worth getting, or is it just kind of like it's only for cracking relics? Because if it's only for cracking relics, yeah. Granted, I probably asked this question before, and I have a feeling I'm done the grind anyways. Regardless if I want what I want, I'm probably already done the grind for Cascades. Oh, relic augments? Yeah, I'm done all that. Yeah, we're good. Hold up! Yeah, arcanes and stuff, yeah, that's nowhere near, Yeah, no, my build is actually doing less damage right now. For some reason my build's doing nothing. Did I fuck up my build somehow? Yeah, there's something wrong with my build. It's not doing... Yeah, my build is like doing atrocious right now. Like this is like really bad. Did something happen to my build? There's something that's off about it, by the way. Like something that's completely off. I don't know how to explain it. I know this is weird to say for somebody who's like still destroying steel path enemies, but I will not be able to do level cap like this. This is not level capable. Not even close. I'll be able to level cap in terms of surviving it. I won't actually be able to help you guys once we hit a certain level. Or over a certain level thing. They don't have overguard though. Oh, maybe it's just because the enemy density isn't high enough. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh no, it's because I didn't have my stacks. It's probably that, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it's because I didn't have my stacks. Yeah, actually it might just be because I didn't. Yeah, it's because I didn't have my stacks. Never mind, we're good. We're okay. We're good. False alarm. Build is still working just fine. Yeah. Arcanes are actually not too bad though. We'll be using this for the phosphor grind and only the phosphor grind, unfortunately, because yes. Welcome to the steel path, or the true end game of Warframe, fucking the phosphor grind. Though the phosphor grind is mostly just so we can go through and get all of our arcanes in the game. And I mean like every arcane in the game. Bap. Ooh, you know what I should do? Hold up, I have an idea. I have a very interesting idea that might work. You know what I should do? I should get some kills with my operator. Yeah, they're not gonna die. Never mind. Stand corrected, that was a bad idea. We're not gonna do that. Mission, abort mission. We will not be getting kills with my operator. That was a bad decision. Very bad decision. Yeah, where's not the enemy density? Are you guys just killing the enemies fast enough? Oh, yeah, you guys are. Never mind. We're good. There went the enemy density. That would explain it. Come on. Come on. There we go. We tried, Sarah and, yeah. What do you think my secondary is? Yeah, no, I have Sarah and Sobek and Ocucore. It's just that I don't tend to use my Ocucore unless I'm doing something very specific. Anymore, because I just replaced it. I replaced it with my Sobek, but no, I do actually have, I do have my Ocucore on me right now. It's effectively the same build too, which is really, really nice. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey. Yo, could you like not be a problem for like 2 seconds? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's instant too. Oh, sweet. Okay. Heavy attack shall always be our best. Or the, I guess the alt fire will always be better. Nice. Yeah, okay, so it was based on just stacks. Alright, cool. We're chilling. We are chillaxing. But yeah, my secondary weapon's always going to be my Ocucore, pretty much. Unless I'm using something else as a stat stick. Which would not surprise me if there is going to be a stat stick of some sort. Just because stat sticks are pretty chill. They're pretty chill, to say the least. Aha. Ooh, look at that. Athodai. Let's go. We're getting an Athodai. I like how it's like, yes. 0 plat. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Appreciate that, game. You're awesome. Thanks for giving me 0. Or, zeros across the board. You're awesome. There you go. Sending you through. But yeah. The only thing I haven't tried yet is the Incarnon. Like a lot of the Incarnon weapons and stuff. No, that's for the set. So the top number of plat is for the actual price of the actual part. The bottom number is for the full set. It's not for that. But that set number is also wrong as well. It's selling for about 30 plat. So Steinox in itself is selling for about 30 plat and stuff. I'm mostly just using Alecafarm to know how close I am to finishing sets rather than actually knowing the price of sets. Because that way I can actually know what I'm going to need to focus on for my next relics and stuff. That's about it. What? Yeah. Veno, cracking relics is like one of the most efficient platforms in the game. Like, objectively. Like, while I do understand that like that might sound weird, but no, it is actually one of the most effective flat grinds in the game. Yeah, you can make a shit ton of flat very quickly. While also doing absolutely nothing with it as well. It's great. Like, my inventory alone with plat parts is like worth like, I don't know, fucking 500 plat or something. Oh, no. Yeah, it's because a lot of people don't really like using Steinox directly. Because Synox in itself is actually really cool, but he doesn't replace any warframes, and he isn't considered to be better than any warframes. So a lot of the times when you go through and take a look at his usabilities and stuff, there are warframes that are better for what he does. That's why. Nah, it's a little bit more than that. We were looking at it yesterday, and it's about 30. No, the day before. Sorry, it's about 30 to 35 plat each set for a full set. Which is also why, like, if I go through and have like a full set or like parts and stuff. So what I'm doing now is instead of having like my stuff inside of like my trades be worth like, I don't know, like I'm looking at it looking like whatever parts sell for more than 5 plat, I sell. Anything under 5 plat, and I go through and just burn it for ducats. Because that is actually unironically what I'm currently working towards right now, is the ducat farming. Because I want to get to 70,000 ducats. And to do that, I need to make sure that I can actually keep up with actually buying stuff from Borrow and also maintaining my ducat farm as well. Though I might end up increasing it to 10 plat each. That way it's like, it's actually worth it for me to actually sell them instead of like only having it at 5. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can go through and hoard them and stuff, but it's just better to go through and sell them in a lot of cases. At least for me specifically, I'm always looking for more plat, because I need more plat for all my boosters and stuff. As well as, well, also buying Omniforma, because yes. All of my builds require Omniforma, so yeah. Suckers. Ooh, Zaku. Nice. We got our Hildren, Zaku. I've already got 3 of you. Oh my god, I have 3 fucking systems for Zaku? Holy shit. What do you mean I have 3 systems for Zaku? Holy shit. Alright, cool. Whatever, I guess. I'll just exist with that. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna burn through all of my exotics first, and then we'll just do it that way. There you go. And we'll start burning through the rest of these as well. But yeah, the prime parts themselves aren't as important. Granted, I've also crafted every prime weapon in the game, so like I have them all. So I can just go through and burn them all for plat and stuff if I want to, with no issues. Oh yeah, just gathering dust for no, you're fine. You're okay. I mean, to be fair, the reason why I have boosters is because I do play almost every single day. So for me specifically, it is actually worth it. But yeah, if you don't play every day, it's not worth grabbing a booster. Or if you do grab a booster, it's like maybe for a 3-day booster, so you can go through and actually have it for whatever grind you're working on. And that's it. But outside of that, I could definitely see not wanting to go through and grab any more, because like, it really is not worth grabbing anything, like a full month-long booster or anything like that, especially if you're not going to be using it. Alright, hold on. Though, what I do want to do one day is I want to sit down and get like, I don't know, like 30,000 plat and just buy like 4 years worth of boosters, just so I can be done for the booster grind for like ever, or for the next 4 years, which would be fantastic. Resource boosters when I was playing. Yeah, they're super nice. Though you can also earn them entirely well, like super well within game as well, so that's nice. It's good to see. The main booster that I'm currently working towards trying to get is the Modra France booster from Borrow, and that's what I primarily need right now, is getting like all of the Borrow boosters, or all the Modra France boosters that I can from Borrow, because he actually will go through and give you an unlimited number of Modra France boosters. The problem is that getting the Modra France boosters for a year, it's a little pricey, to say the least. Just a little pricey. Which is unfortunate, but also it's understandable, because they don't want you having a full Modra France booster like too easily, at least. It's probably one of the most expensive things actually in the game to get. Just for a year at least, if you're talking about for the full year. Which is unfortunate, but yes, welcome to our shenanigans here. I am kind of curious how far I could get my ducats to go there. Like, if I actually do the thing where things will only sell, like I'll only sell things that are over 10 plat, or 10 plat or over. I'm genuinely curious if I could do that. Yes. Okay. Though also, if you're going to look for selling your prime parts and stuff, make sure that you sell them individually as individual parts, not as sets. As weird as that sounds, you want to be selling them as parts, not sets, because the sets actually sell for less than the individual parts do. Because what you can do is you can mark up the price a little bit on the individual parts, and you can actually make it cost more for all the parts rather than the sets. It's just that the sets tend to sell faster, And that's why a lot of people tend to go through and sell the sets, is because they tend to sell faster. But there are quite a few people that are looking to go through and buy the individual parts too, so you can sell them pretty quick too. Which works out. Economics! Woo! Gotta love our economics. That's 3. Jesus Christ, I'll take that. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna have to go through and start buying, or taking the Forma though. If we get any double Formas, I'll take those. Outside of that though, I won't really worry about it too much. There you go. Just trying to make sure that we can get all of our half-ranked mods up to a high enough level too. Because I'm trying to make sure that we can actually get everything up to what we need to for all of our Radiants and stuff. Though for our Radiant Relics, we're gonna have to go through and run ESO as well. Because what we can probably do is we could probably run ESO as gonna be like our main way of getting Radiant Relics, and then also trying to get those 2 mods that are in ESO, which are a 2% drop on each. And then you can also go through and just get like a crap ton of Radiance out of it, which will also be really, really nice. The problem is that running ESO for the Radiance is gonna suck ass. I just got a lot of relics. I just need to run 4x4, 2x4 sets, or 2x2 sets. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're A-okay. There is a way to do it faster though, if you guys are looking to go crack relics even faster than what we're doing here in Cascades. It's doing defense missions. If you have the right party for defense missions, you can actually go through and finish a defense rotation, like a full defense stage in 45 seconds or less, with the right team, that is. So there is a way that you can go through and like crack relics insanely quickly. The problem is that doing it that way does not give you Steel Essence, nor does it give you any of the arcanes that you'd get out of doing it this way as well, which is damage. Sight Wispinitis? Nope. Well, actually, you're right about the Wisp, but it's Mirage, Speedva, and I think it's Frost is the last one actually. But yeah, if you do it, if you just use Mirage, Frost, and Speedva, you should be fine. Oh, and Wisp, I guess. But yeah. Hello, hey good user. But yeah, the reason why I say Mirage though is because she's able to cover the entire map really well if you do it right, or if you build it right. And she's actually the reason I can do 45-second missions and stuff on her own. It gets faster if you use other Warframes. There we go. It's just that I don't use Mirage for higher level missions because she can't be used for higher level missions. She's completely incapable of doing anything over level 60. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. It's fine. Might as well use her for what she's useful, right, though? Hello. There you go. I'm coming over, where the felt. What the fuck? Where did the dude die? Huh. Yeah, but can you kill them as they spawn? So the reason why I mentioned Mirage though is because regardless if they're behind a wall or not, they're gonna fucking die. My Mirage also has the thing where she can hit the entire map every spawn at once. That's why I'm mentioning that Mirage is considerably better than Cyto 9 specifically for that. Because she can hit every single one of them all at once, all the time. And that's why. That's why she's used a lot for defense missions and other stuff, is because objectively speaking, she's just better for lower level missions. For higher level missions, it's either Saren Sobek or Cyto 9 Sobek is between those two. But for lower level missions, Mirage is just like insane. Actually, believe it or not, Nomad, I've actually managed to triple the amount of kills that I have. I can get 1,000 kills a mission using this Sobek build in ESO. I can only get about 200 a mission, or 200 per round with my Mirage. And my Mirage is fully built and everything. So like I'm doing about five times the amount of kills with my Saren Sobek. So like while I do understand that Saren and Cyto 9 are good, it's just that if you're talking about lower level missions and stuff, it's better to use Mirage because she has a better coverage. Also, my Mirage covers 190 meters with her explosions. Like 190 meters in just everything dies within that amount of range around you. So like it is extremely effective and super good. It's just that it's one of those ones where you just have the right build for it. And the same thing for Cyto 9 and other characters as well, is that you do need to make sure that you have the right builds for them as well. Which is unfortunate, but yes. Welcome to Shenanigans here. But yeah, for ESO specifically, since you can actually see where all the enemies are spawning, using Cyto 9 or Saren is actually better because she's able to nuke the entire map, just from anywhere on the map. But yeah, it's just how it goes. Though specifically for defense missions, it's Mirage that's better for anything below level 60. Yo, could you like not, please? Thank you. And there we go. I like how they're still dying. I didn't even shoot over there, my guy. I'm not even killing things over there. They're just dying from stuff that I don't even know what they're dying from. They're just dying from things over there. Okay, cool. It's fair enough. Okay, we got you down here. We got you over here. There we go. Then again, I have yet to actually test Saren Sobek in a defense mission that's lower. That's a lower level defense mission. The main reason why I'm kind of concerned about using Saren Sobek though for it is mainly primarily due to the fact that Saren Sobek actually runs into the issue of the lower the level the enemies is like its pange. No, I know that, but you can't hit every spawn at once, Venno. You can only hit one at a time. You cannot hit every single spawn location at once. That's the difference and the differentiating factor between the two. And that's why I'm saying it's better to go through and use Cyto 9 for higher level stuff. And then for lower level stuff, you want to be using Saren because she can actually do a better job than he can at lower level. At higher level, it is Cyto 9 and Saren that are better. But at higher level, at higher level it's Cyto 9 and Saren, but at lower level, specifically speaking, it's Mirage. Specifically because of her explosive ledgerman. Now, if she didn't have her explosive ledgerman, no, she would not be. But because of her augment, or Mirage, because of her augments and being explosive ledgerman, then yes, it is much better for her to using Mirage. Also, you don't have to worry about the whole issue of actually firing your weapon. You just sit in a corner and or you just sit dead center of the map and you just go through and press a button and everything just kind of dies for you and it's great. That and it keeps itself going for the most part, which is also really convenient for most things. Like really, really convenient for most things, which is awesome. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, we've hit the level where the enemies are just gonna start dying to me super easily now. Okay, cool, we're good. I'm no longer being nerfed by the enemy health. We're doing good. We're doing good. It's no longer happening. I can actually focus and kill things across the entire map now. Just keep running out of E? What? What do you mean? What do you mean E? What is E? Oh, energy. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's because you gotta move around to get more energy and stuff. Yeah, of course. That or you can just use pizzas if you want. Because pizzas also work. Like, objectively speaking, if you just want to go through and use it through pizzas and stuff, you can just do it that way as well. It's not like it's like the end of the universe to go through and use pizzas and stuff. There we go. Yeah. Oh, no, you can't in ESO. Shit. Never mind. Yeah, no, you're good. Sorry, I'm thinking of just general defense missions, not ESO. I'm just thinking of general defense missions. But yeah, if you subsume Nourish on her, she actually does pretty well with that too. Because she does actually gain her energy back with Nourish. Her explosive ledgermans don't actually get the extra damage and stuff, but the energy you gain is actually pretty good. Also, that's only if you're not willing to lose Madurai, or if you're willing to lose Madurai, which I am not, unfortunately, willing to lose Madurai, because Madurai is considerably better. Like, we're talking like, it's so good. That's also because I do cascades consistently, and since I do cascades all the time, or consistently enough, that yeah. Yeah, Madurai actually goes through and makes it so you can go one-tap enemies regardless of how high level you are. And so it's just better to go through and use Madurai for that, specifically. Because you can take ESO to like whatever level you want to, as long as you do it just right. And the problem with that is that if you want to be able to keep on going to higher levels and stuff, you would actually need Madurai to res yourself. For the instant resing and stuff that Madurai offers. Aha! There we go. But then again, I'm highly biased towards Madurai because it's what I use for cascades. Anything that isn't Madurai, I probably will not touch unless it's to get the completionist shenanigans because it's just so good. It's genuinely just that good to go through and do it that way. What the hell? Oh, you've never gotten past zone 8 in ESO? Yeah, we usually routinely get to zone 11, but that's where you have to start actually going through and managing your kills per your KPM, just so you don't end up accidentally getting too many kills. Because there is a way for you to accidentally get too many kills, and you'll end up accidentally nerfing and failing ESO because you've gotten too many kills from it. Which is kind of funny that your KPM can actually end ESO. As weird as that sounds. But yeah, your KPM does actually matter for that stuff. There we go. Alright, take us in. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're gonna go up here and go over here. There you go. Ooh, Gyre now deck. Nice, I'll take that. Take that any day of the week. I'll take those golds. I am kind of curious, hold on. Electroframe, go over here. Gyre. Neurotics Blueprint. How much do you go for? 7? Okay, so anything over 5 plat also. Anything over or under 5 plat, I'll just burn. That's low with Mirage Fit, then I dipped because the percentage is starting to drop. Oh, you can go until it ends, by the way. Until you fail. There's no actual penalty for failing ESO or SO or anything like that. They don't penalize you for failing it. So if you just want to stay inside of ESO until you fail, you can. Like 100% of the way. But then yeah, it's one of those ones where it's just how things go. Yeah, but there's just keep in mind that there's no penalties for actually failing ESO. You keep everything that you get through it. They did that specifically so you can actually go through and go as far as you want. Now, AFK timers, on the other hand, that's a different story. Because if you end up getting hit with AFK stuff, yeah, you're cooked. Absolutely cooked. But, as a counterpoint, you're good. You're fine for the most part. Oh, hello, dude. How do you feel about not existing? Crap, I did the thingy. God damn it. Fine, whatever, I'll just go over here and do my usual work, I guess. I'll do it the proper way. There we go. Ooh, I could actually... Oh, I got a kill! I have a arcane on my operator that lets me get guaranteed heat procs. So I can actually increase my damage of my weapons even further. Portal got me twice today as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though, that's just because the portals themselves are... They're kind of there to troll us, if anything. Like, you can use them to do meta grinding, which... Honestly, what I'm doing right now is nowhere near meta. But I'm gonna be really chief, it's more than okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It could be so much worse, honestly. So much worse. Where the fuck did all the enemies go? What do we... Huh. You know what? Honestly, I'll just chill. I'll take it. I'll take the nice and chillaxing time. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just... We're just chilling. Oh my god. Huh. I also kept teleporting Thrax away because the portals spawn on... Oh my god, do they? Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Look, it's Shredder! Nah, actually, where the fuck did all the enemies go? Are they just all with you? I mean, I'm gonna stay here till this Isolizer finishes, but like, okay. Fair enough, I guess. That's a first. I've never seen that happen where the enemies just stop spawning for me. Alright, cool. Did the game just like stop recognizing here? That's illegal, my guy. That's a violations of worker rights, Blaze, my guy. Like, yeah, that's a violations of workers' rights. Yeah, apparently I just don't exist, guys. Sorry, I'm just the figments of your imagination again. Granted, we've already had this discussion before, and we did discover this is the truth. I kind of just don't exist anymore. It's a GG's on my part. I guess. Why? Because they're running the entire store solo, Rick. Solo. They're running a they work in customer service, like at a thingy. Yeah, they're running a store solo. That's why it's a violation of workers' rights. Oh yeah, but we all know that team leads don't do anything. Don't you work for like a Walmart or something, Bliss? Yeah, don't you work for like a Walmart or something? I think you mentioned a while back. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's not surprising that they would violate workers' rights considering that they use child labor for their shit anyways. So, you know. Welcome to Walmart, guys, and why I do not support them. But then again, what American company doesn't fucking go through and utilize child labor? Where's our chefs? No. What do you mean not again? Costco? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Costco is an American company. Shit. Forgot about that. I keep forgetting that Costco is not Canadian. Because I keep on forgetting that Costco is actually outside of Canada. It's not like a purely Canadian company. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Costco is like... if you guys want to have a job that would actually be worth doing, Costco is really good. The problem is that the competition to get into Costco is so fucking high that like almost nobody gets into it. It's because they also know that they have like extremely desirable extremely desirable positions and stuff. Where's our stuff? Gotta go for our Costco. Actually, no, we're good. We're good. We're funny enough. There's a good number of American manufacturers that are not utilized. Corporations that run it for everyone. Oh yeah, but it's because of corporations. Like manufacturers and corporations are two different things, aren't they? Let me sign up for Costco. Do you even have Costco where you are in the Netherlands? Because like, I'm like, from what I understand, they're not in the Netherlands, right? But they are elsewhere where you can go do your other stuff, though, right? No, doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on all of Europe? What? Oh, I guess I can see that though, because they don't have the, oh no, I can see that. They're probably looking into actually moving to Europe and getting their, businesses into Europe and stuff, but like I could definitely see why that would be a problem. Or why they wouldn't be there though. Yeah. Because if Europe had Costco, holy shit, would their stuff get even better. It'd be awesome. But no, they do not have Costco, which is unfortunate. I've already got 600 Tharkslasm. What the hell? What is this? Huh? Excuse me, game? Why the fuck are you going off your rails again? What are you doing? What is the game doing? The game is like losing its mind. I'm at spawn. There's supposed to be enemies here. What? Oh, I guess it's because the X-Lasers were almost done, but still, like, what the fuck, man? Alright. Fair enough. Aha! To the ducats! Yeah, it's just all ducats now. Hello! Hello! Hey, Brad. Bratwurst instead of hot dogs. I don't even know what a bratwurst is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, the reason why Walmart failed is because people in Europe fucking hate Walmart. Hey guys. And for good reason, actually. No. My guy. Hold on, where's our chefs? What? What are you? I'm eating sausages. I made my breakfast like 2.5 hours ago. Sorry, 3 hours ago, and I still haven't finished eating it. Because I keep on forgetting to stop yapping so I can finish eating my food. It's sausages. Where's the stuff? No, it's maple sausages. Like, it's maple breakfast sausages and stuff. They're so good. Though, keep in mind that if I eat anything and try to talk right after, I tend to get the hiccups. Pretty, no, it's not bratwurst, sorry. The bratwursts are pretty good, though. They are really, really good, though. No, it's a name brand from, it's a no-name brand from, Safeway, if you guys know what it is. Because bratwursts and other stuff like that costs way too much money. It's for a tax bracket that I'm not in. Unfortunately, it costs too much money. God damn it, stop killing all the enemies. Better back here, Wisp. Wisp. Straight up. I found somebody turn Wisp into an actual nuke frame, by the way. They actually managed to get it up to, I think it was like 700, I think it was like 700 kills a room, using Wisp's, shock modes. It's pretty crazy. I can almost guarantee you that, like, if it's a name brand that you guys know, it's probably too expensive for me. So, you guys know the sausages that I love that are, like, super, super, like, poppy? Like, they pop every time you bite into them? I can't remember the name of them, but they're like something similar to bratwurst, but I can't remember the name. But those are like $14 for 6 of them. And that's most of the, that's most sausages that are name brands, are like between $14 and $16 for like about 6 or 8 of them. So it's like, gets pretty expensive very quickly. And since I need to eat protein in the mornings, to make sure that I'm healthy and stuff, I actually tend to go through and get no-name brand stuff just because it's protein. It tastes okay-ish, but it's not like it's like something that would like go through and actually take care of everything else. So that's where it is. For what I see, I read most of the over from this, so they got trained. It's annoying everyone here. Oh yeah, well yeah, because you're going through and training people to be like overly friendly about everything. Of course, they're gonna piss people off. Like even me being a customer service worker who's worked in customer service for like 8 years gets pissed off when somebody does that. And I worked in customer service for 8 years. Like, what do you mean if somebody's gonna be overly friendly to me over like fucking just me buying something from a store? Nah. Just have a fucking normal conversation, man. I'd rather you just hit me with the whole like, oh hi, how you doing? Or not even how are you doing? Hi, is this all for today? And that's it. Just hit me with the good old like the good old-fashioned customer service shit. But yeah, I can confirm bosses are a pain in the ass about to make you interact with the customer and will be a self-check. Oh god, yeah, no, that... Don't get me fucking started on that, man. I have worked so many different types of customer service jobs and every single one of them had my bosses. No, sorry. There was only one where that was not the case. And that was when I was working as a stable hand at a ranch. Because when I was working at a ranch, they didn't want me like... I was the only one working at the ranch. Don't get me started on that. I was the only one working at the ranch taking care of 23 different horses on my own. Or was it 30 something? It was a ludicrous number of horses. Regardless. Regardless of what's going on there. They didn't want me going through and interacting with the actual boarders there. Because like it would take time away from the work that I was supposed to be doing and stuff. And that was the only time I worked in customer service where they didn't want me to be interacting with the boarders or people that were there. That was the only time. Chorizo! Oh my god, you know you can make those at home, right? Like you can make chorizos like super easily at home. I don't know exactly how cheap it is to make at home, but you can make them at home like relatively easily. But yes, it's how it goes. It's how we go. But make them at home. Oh, you need a grinder. Ah, crap. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I wanna learn how to make my own chorizos and stuff because I wanna go make potato and cheesy chorizos. Because you know it'd be so cool making it. Oh, I guess that's just deep fried and cheese potato. Wait, isn't that just a fucking tater tot? Wait, hear me out real quick. So hear me out. So what we do? No. Hear me out real quick. What we gotta do is we need to take a giant ass cheese stick or make our own cheese stick, okay? And then what we do afterwards, and then we just wrap it in potatoes and then deep fry it. Because honestly, that might be based. Like really fucking good. No, I've never actually had chorizos either. I just know that they're really fucking good. Like they're really fucking good. That's about all I know about them. Oh, it's a Mexican sausage. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize it was Mexican. I just fucking love them. It looks so good. It looks so tasty. Oh, and there's Sabaton. We got it! Finally! I finally noticed the Sabaton playing. There you go. Oh, there's absolute, yeah. What, chorizo? Does it? Meh. It's been a while since I've actually heard any kind of like actual Mexican. Hey, so Hero, or Herobrine, here's the thing. My dad went to Italy recently. And you want to know what he found there? This is gonna make a lot of people fucking rage, but you want to know what he found when he went to Italy? He found a Mexican or an Italian pizza place selling pineapple on pizza. Do you know how? Like, yes, even the Italians are fine with it. So like the whole internet thing of pineapple, like people hating on pineapple and pizza is bullshit because even the Italians are fine with it. It reminds me of the whole fucking, like, a bunch of white girls getting mad because people are like, the Ugandan Knuckles meme is, like, offensive to Ugandans and all this stuff. Meanwhile, the Ugandans in the background are like, I know the way. It's like, what the fuck, man? Also, fun fact, I did actually go to Uganda before that meme was a thing. So yes, I do know the way. Because I was actually there before the meme kicked off. So yes, I know the way. And I can say it without it being a joke because it's being straight up the truth. Nah, cold pizza. Okay, but like, hear me out real quick. Meat lovers pizza with barbecue sauce and pineapple. You can't beat that. Like, oh, and extra cheese. You can't miss the extra cheese, but you gotta need to have the extra cheese. You can't miss that. But like, you know what I mean though, right? Like I used to make pizzas for like a year and a half, and like I'm so tempted to go through and get an oven just for making pizzas when if I ever get my own place, or like if I ever buy my own house, I'm so tempted to get an oven pizza, just like, or a pizza oven only for that kitchen, because it'd be so nice. Because oh my god, I love making pizzas so much. I just hate working in a kitchen, not because I hate kitchens, but because I fucking hate the people in kitchens. That's it. Yes, I have actually. It's so fucking good, man. It's so good. Like, for those who don't know, I used to work at a, oh, what was the name of it again? I can't remember the name of it. Ah, fuck it. Either way, I used to work at a pizza place. Or, I used to work at a pizza place that was conjoined with a bar. And it was so good. Ayo! Hey, both. Yeah. If you take a sweet BBQ sauce and you put it in with a bunch of different meats on your pizza, and then you put like some fruit on it and stuff, like pineapple and like other things on it, it actually works really well. But the thing is that you need like a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce for it to work properly. If it's not a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, it won't work. And the only reason why is because you need that hint of spice, but with the sweetness of the fruit. And some other sweetness in there from like the honey and other things as well, if you put that on. But like, no, it is so fucking good. The fuck you mean, brother? You man, you got no taste buds. I'm sorry, broski. You got no fucking taste buds. All right, where's our chefs? Granted, I'm like fully capable of eating any kind of food that's out there. Like I enjoy almost anything. The only kind of food I'm not okay with is cockroaches and like crickets and stuff. That is the only food I will not eat, and that's it. That is the only thing I will not touch. Because well, it's bugs, and I don't like it. You are very... Are you an American, Hero Brian, by any chance? Are you an American by any chance? Midwestern? Because if you're Midwestern American, I could see how you got that. Sweet and spicy honey. Yeah, exactly! It's so fucking good, man! Like, there's... Like, the whole idea... yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. You can pinpoint people's location based on their taste in food. Midwestern, a lot of the Midwestern population in North America, especially an American, fucking hate having taste buds. And I say this as somebody who is also Midwestern. It's just I'm a cook, so skill issue. It's because it's not made with actual gravy. Well, yeah. That's like I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna roast you. We're good. We're fine. I'm not gonna roast you. Yes, I have actually. It's the same thing here in Canada, by the way. Fanta in the US and in Canada are the same. I actually found Fanta originally when I was in Uganda. Yeah, I've had both, well, Fanta, I've had both, well, so you guys are gonna remember, like, the stuff here in Canada is almost exactly the same as in the US, by the way. Like, the stuff here in, like, there's very little here in terms of food that's very different. And the only thing that would be different here that I can name off the top of my head would be stuff like beaver tails. But it's not literally a beaver tail. It's like a type of, pastry. It's actually really good. But you guys gotta look it up. Yeah. No. The place that I originally found Fanta was when we were in Uganda, back when I was a kid. So my dad and I went to Uganda for one of his expeditions out into the middle of the boonies and stuff. And the place that I ended up having it was Uganda. That's where we found it originally. We were on a trip over to another one of the installations that he was going to, and like basically we ended up going through and stopping at a gas station, and we ended up getting some Fanta while we were there. I also had like a bottle cap collection that I was making from all the bottle caps that we had from traveling around the country. It was actually a lot of fun visiting it. The only problem is that I don't remember most of it, which I'm so mad about, because it was such an awesome experience, but I was too young to remember anything that was from that experience, and I'm so fucking pissed about it. Because it's like, god damn it, man. What? What do you mean? What? Dude, there's only one kind of Fanta in countries. If you go through and have Fanta, and you have the different colorations of the Fantas and stuff, the colorations will be dependent on the country by country basis. And so, yeah. It entirely depends on the country that you're getting it from. What? What are you talking about? What? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Also, the joke that I was gonna make, by the way, Herobrine, was, of course you love burgers. You're American. It's like a well-known fact across the entire globe that if you're American, you probably like burgers. I'm not dissing them, by the way. I like them too. Like, straight up. Like, I fucking love burgers. I just don't like going to burger joints and stuff because they never make them right. So I usually, if I'm gonna have a burger, I make it myself from scratch. Because they're so fucking good if you make them at home by yourself. The only problem is I don't have access to a barbecue right now. So I'll have to wait until much, much later once I'm able to actually get my own place with like a thingy here. Only USA has it. What? What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it's based on it. Just not colored neon orange, but it's still orange. Yeah, it's still orange, my guy. It's just that, like, yeah, no, that's why I'm saying that I had it in Uganda, my guy. That's where we found it originally, was Uganda. Of course it's gonna be the non-American Uganda, like the non-American Fanta, my guy, of course. Then there's yellow, and there is yellow Fanta. What? I mean, to be fair, I don't think it really matters, relatively speaking, because they're all relatively okay to eat or drink, I guess. I don't know. Granted, I haven't traveled outside of Canada in like... It's been close to a decade, guys. It's been a long time since I've been out of Canada. Like, most of the traveling that I did outside of Canada was when I was a kid. It's not when I was an adult or anything. Actually, I haven't traveled outside of Canada when I was an adult. I had an opportunity to go to Mexico, but it would require us to go through the US, and I said no. So I decided not to go because it would have required me to go through the US, and I didn't want to, so yeah. Almost went to Mexico, though. That'd be cool. No. The only yellow Fanta in the US is pineapple flavored. Wait, there's different flavorings of Fanta? I only know of the original. And that's the only Fanta that I know of, is the original Fanta. Like the original flavor of Fanta, which is like the OG Fanta and stuff. I can't drink it anymore because I can't have sugar and stuff, but like, yeah. That's the only one that I know of, is like the OG Fanta. That's like ridiculously good. Orange, yellow, Fanta, strawberry, or whole. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I only know about the original. Orange Fanta is still orange, is still more pale, not straight up yellow. Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's more desaturated, I guess would be a way of putting it, maybe? I don't know. Because I know that in the US and North America, we use food coloring for it. Or some kind of like food coloring to make it more orange. Which is meant to go through and like say like, okay, cool. You've got like the shenanigans here. At least here in the States, because consumer go burr. Well, yeah. Well, you gotta remember, the US is like capitalist to capitalist degrees. Like, that you couldn't be more capitalist than the US, honestly. Jesus Christ. There we go. Resin on myself, back up. There we go. Also, I'd like to point out, guys, that I'm actually having a really hard time surviving right now. And I know that's weird to say, as I'm also going through and absolutely wrecking the shit out of the enemies here, but I am actually having a really hard time surviving. Sometimes it makes it neon. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the color is actually not bad. It's actually a really cool color. But yeah. I just don't like the taste of Fanta here in Canada. Like I'm okay with it, but it's not like... If I was gonna have Fanta, I might actually go through and make it myself. Same thing with root beer, actually, for that matter. Because homemade root beer is actually much better than the store-bought stuff. Or anything that's like at any fast food restaurants and stuff. Because like root beer is just, oh my god, it's so good if it's made homemade. Granted, keep in mind that the best ever root beer that I've ever had, like the best ever root beer that I've ever had was made by Hooderites. And I don't know how to explain it other than just, there was a festival going on and there's a bunch of Hooderites that were going through and like selling their own like stuff that they make on their farms and like other stuff like that. And they came by and they had these massive kegs of root beer. And it was so fucking good, man. Like, I genuinely have no idea what was actually in it. Also, if you're talking about this difference here, yeah, that makes sense. Also, why the fuck is he using the NATO flag? Hold on, how recent is this video? Because that would be a funny as fuck joke to make if it's the NATO flag next to the American flag. Because if that's a recent video, that would be fucking hilarious. But yeah. No, isn't that NATO? I swear that's NATO. Dude said midday, of course it's gonna look more yellow. Yeah. But no, Rick is right. That is very fucking yellow. Like that. Oh no, you're right. It is the compass. Fuck. No, that is okay. Never mind. My bad. Then again, I know very little when it comes to the actual fucking flags of the different countries and stuff. Yeah. But like also at the same time, no, if that is actually unedited, that is very fucking yellow. Like we're talking like almost straight up orange juice yellow. Which here in Canada, orange juice is actually yellow. Fun fact, it's not orange. For those who didn't know. It's pretty interesting. Then you can also get carbonated orange juice, which is actually pretty good. Funny enough, like it's actually really good. What you do is you carbonate some water and then you just mix it in with some orange juice afterwards. Like you take carbonated water and mix it with orange juice. It's actually really, really good. Oh crap, we're about to finish that last exilizer. Oh my Jesus Christ. Holy shit, we might actually go to level cap with this build, unironically. We might actually go to level cap with this build. Holy crap. I mean, to be fair, I could very easily get to level cap in terms of damage-wise. It's just that my biggest issue here isn't actually the damage, it's the survivability of my frame. Holy crap. I had to ask my father to shoot a picture of Fanta in the store, Fanta, because the thing is so yellow. No, I mean, it makes sense. To be fair, fun fact, you can carbonate a drink using pine needles? Yes, that was the early versions of carbonations, yes. But it does affect the taste of the drink by quite a bit, which is why you don't see it used very often anymore. That's because you have to go through and actually, like actually work on making it better, which is unfortunate, but yes. What is it this time? Oh, this build? It's a very weird build that I would have to show you. But I'm using Nourish on Saren. It's a Nourish Saren build, but it's like combined with a bunch of other stuff going on. It gets really weird very quickly. Okay, there you go. Just working our way. Oh, survivability is a lie. You'll be fine. What do you mean survivability is a lie? No, homie, that's not how that... No! No! Survivability is not a lie. What are you talking about? Shade Prime. Blueprint. Oh, it's 5. Nice. Oh, I could probably sell that for 8. Set that to be like 8 or something. Reset. Go set you over here. It's a lie. It's a lie on my Saren. Yeah, exactly. It's a fucking lie. Hold on. I'm just gonna like do that real quick. There we go. I'm trying to go through and take care of the ones that I have the most of right now for the Radiant Relics. Okay, that wasn't intended, but you know what? Honestly, perfect fucking cue for that. Not gonna lie. There you go. I can just rest myself. Nourish, but it was sure you can change from last. Yeah, I've been I was messing with my Sobek build specifically. My Sobek build has changed quite a bit, and that's primarily what's changed is just the Sobek. It's not my Saren though. My Saren hasn't changed. Just the exact same. Are you using your Ocucore? Yeah, somebody's using an Ocucore right now. Nice. There we go. Honestly, I'm kind of ashamed that I've only gotten 1,000 kills. We've been at this for 50 minutes. What do you mean I've only gotten 1,000 kills out of all the kills that we could have gone through? This is nuts. Actually nuts. Until I have my survivability is just a cobble to do a mess. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, at the same time, survivability is one of those things where like, I can just be rezzed by the others that are here. So like, I fully understand what you mean by survivability is a lie, because I can 100% be not survivable and still get rezzed by everybody here just fine. Yeah, sure. I can send you a screenshot of it after in the Discord and stuff if you like. You do go by the same name in the Discord, right, Azri? Just making sure. Because if you do, I can just like at you later with the build. Meow. No. We are gonna have to leave in like 10-ish minutes though, unfortunately. Oh, you have your dual toxicist? No, I have not tried the dual toxicist yet. I'm still waiting until I get the Incarnon form for it, and then also getting a Riven for it as well. Because I want to get both. And that way I can actually have a proper build for the dual toxicist. While I know that that isn't a requirement for it, it'd be nice to have. Just because, well, you know, it'd be great to have. Res. Have the dual toxicist Incarnon? I don't think so. Unless I do, in which case I haven't built it yet. Or haven't set it up yet. Which honestly is a very likely situation, is where I probably do have it, I just haven't set it up yet. God, I love the alt fire on this thing, it's so good. It's so goddamn good. Does Soapback have an alt fire? No, does not. Okay. We're at 60. We're halfway there. Oh my god, none of us actually finished that one. Holy shit. I know that I had a dual toxicist ribbon for a while, but then I accidentally deleted it, and that's kind of like my bad. Quite promising. Ooh, that's nice. Good to see. Nice, nice. Good to see. It's always nice to see something else that's like somewhat promising as well. Because like that is actually really good to see. Because honestly at this point we're looking for as many things as we can that's worth it. But you know, that's how it goes. Also, Rick, I'm placing bets. You know what I'm placing bets on. I'm placing bets, homie. I'm placing bets. I don't think we need to explain further, but you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm placing bets on it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm well aware. Okay, actually, I will actually explain this one. For those who don't know, there's this thing where we've been running into a situation where a lot of bot accounts for artists and stuff will come through and join the Discord. And they'll come through, just say hi once in general chat, and then start self-promoting a ton. In the other channels and stuff. It's actually the reason why we don't have an art channel anymore in the Discord, is specifically because of that reason. Is because they would start just like, they would come in, say hi once, and then a few hours later they would go through and just start self-promoting like crazy. But the problem is that we have no fucking idea who they are or why they do it. They're just doing it. Because if you're gonna be an artist and you're gonna go through and promote yourself, self-promoting yourself isn't gonna help. That's gonna do like the exact opposite of helping if you actually aren't a part of the community. So like we're just kind of confused about it. Yeah, it's about a 3-ish hour difference, yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, we've had to ban like, I think it's almost 11 accounts now that have done it. So if you are an artist and you're looking to go through and promote your own artworks and stuff, do not join people's Discords and go out of your way to ignore people trying to say hi to you and then go through and just start self-promoting, because ignoring stuff and then going through and self-promoting is like... fucking impressive, my guy. Impressive. Jesus Christ. I don't even know where they're getting it from either. Granted, I don't pay attention to social media or Twitter or anything else like that, so there's a pretty good chance that it has something to do with like that. Which is unrelated to whatever the hell's going on. So, whatever. But yeah, that's what it is mostly. Hold on, where's our chefs? I might actually have to start networking again, specifically so I can actually start figuring out this information and knowing why people are doing this kind of stuff. Only, if anything, for safety of the community. Not for collabs, nothing else, just for being able to know what the hell's going on in the different community and stuff. Alright, there we go. Man, I still can't believe that our Sobek build is able to do as much damage as it is. Holy shit. What the fuck, man? We're like untouchable. Well, I guess we're not untouchable, but we are able to do a crap ton of damage this way. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Just gonna send you off. Come here. There you go. Best kind of promotion is just showing your... Yeah! No, not even that. Like, going through and, like, just fucking building a community. That's the best way to do any kind of promotion stuff. Because if you want to go through and promote your own work and stuff, build a community. Because they will promote your work for you. That's like the easiest way to go out of your way to promote your work, is just to build a community. But if you choose not to go through and actually build a community and not actually work on getting that to work properly, then you're just asking not to succeed. Okay, hold on, where's our chefs here? But a lot of people don't want to put in the work to build a community because it is actually a lot of work. And then a lot of people see that as being like, oh, but I don't want to put in the work for building community because why would I want to care about moderation? It's just like, fucking... Dude! If you want to actually succeed at anything that you're doing, go fucking do it the good old-fashioned way. So if you don't do it the good old-fashioned way, you're gonna get cooked. Oh my god, I can't even... Okay, thank you. I can't even res myself! It's not letting me! Shit. Okay, we've officially gotten to the point where I can't res myself anymore. Sorry guys. That's my bad. Okay, there you go. Where is our stuffs? Alright, I see it. I see the vision. Yeah, being a... Ow! God damn it, man! I have a 2-second shield gate, by the way. Like my shield gate is insanely fast. It's just that the enemies are able to break through that shield gate even faster. Yeah, no, the social media management side of things though, keep in mind that if you want to be able to go through and do proper social media management, quite literally, don't give a fuck about what people say to do. That's the easiest way I can tell you to actually succeed in that. Is that, for one, build a community, two, don't give a fuck about anybody. And that's the only way that you can do it without actually ending up destroying yourself in terms of your own career and stuff. Or your own social media platforms and stuff like that. And I know that sounds contradictory, but you know what I mean. Woo, Grand Prime handle goes for 20 plat. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys. At least for the cascade. Because I want to go through and stop this, because I feel like I'm going to explode. I don't have the survivability to handle level cap like this. Yeah, my level cap capabilities are non-existent to say the least. Also, we've been at this for an hour, so I kind of don't want to stop. If that makes any sense. Holy shit. There's a lot of chefs. Hold on, where's our chefs? Ooh, that's a lot of arcanes. Yeah, the amount of arcanes that you get out of this, though, is so nice. It is so goddamn nice to be done with like all the arcanes and stuff, because then you can just grind them down for even more phosphor and stuff. It's great. The problem is that memorizing which ones that you have and which ones that you don't have is a pain in the ass, so I'm not gonna stress about it too much. Okay, where's my stuff? Okay, there's a bunch of arcanes down here that we got from that. I got another 1,000. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, okay, cool. We're gonna leave the chrysalis, and then we'll just end up heading out to the other stuffs. Oh my Jeebus Christ. Okay, so what are we looking for in terms of these parts? Sets. Go back into part type, primes. Ooh, we actually have quite a few of these that sell for quite a bit. Okay, so this would be selling for 30. Actually, hold on, we're gonna do for platinum. Because what we can do is do that. Then burn the rest of this. Just all of these I burn. This I can burn. That I can burn. This I can burn. Zaku? I think I might keep Zaku. No, anything over... Yeah, I might just do it that way, where anything over 20 or under 20 plat for the sets, I'll just burn it that way. Oh my god. But then there's also, like, individual parts where it's just like... Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens here. I could also go take a look at it this way. And then we've got this one, where there's literally nothing showing up for the Athodoi Prime Bio, by the way. That's why it didn't show up at all. It's because there's nothing there for it. Cedo Prime. Oh, crap. Am I crashing a Leica frame? I am crashing a Leica frame. Oh, you were fantastic. Appreciated, game. Or appreciated, Aleka. Actually, no, my entire computer just fucking crashed. That's, interesting. Is that a encoder error, or what is that exactly? Because I want to know if that's an encoder error, because if that's an encoder error, then I need to go figure out what, what's going on there with that issue. I can't even go move my mouse back here. Okay, I guess we'll just, like, exist for a second like this then. Either way. There is like a thing where I do want to go through and actually start working towards getting the rest of our Kuvalich stuff. Though I do need to figure out exactly what we're going to do for our Kuvaliches. Yeah, I think I might start with the Sobak. Oh, I gotta go stop. Computer, why the fuck did you have to crash? Why did you have to do this? I needed you to function, man. That was actually needed. Control-Alt-Delete? No, Control-Alt-Delete. No, that's like a full-on hard crash. Alright, we're doing a hard reset. Page. Hard reset. And then we're gonna do a good old restart there. There you go. Yeah, Control-Alt-Delete wasn't even responding. So, no, that's like a full-on, like, actual crash. Okay, because I do want to go test out if I can combine different elemental weapons, like the Lich weapons, different elemental Lich weapons from each other, so we can go through and see if we can do that. Because if I can do that without needing the Valence Fusion thingy, that'd be fantastic. If not, what I'll do is I'll make 7 of them that all have 7 Valence Fusions, and then just combine all the Valence Fusions into them that way. I guess that might be the way that I'll have to do that. Yeah, no, that was like an actual, like, fucking entire crash. What the fuck, man? I have reinstalled my AMD drivers. I think it's 8 times now. Yeah, I have fully reinstalled my AMD drivers 8 times now. Wait, is it Overwolf that's causing it? Hold on. Because it could be Overwolf. It very much could be Overwolf that's causing it. Because I know that Overwolf is a piece of shit. Overwolf. Uninstall. Uninstall. Yes. Hit me with the, are you sure you want to uninstall? Are you sure you want to uninstall? Yes, I want to fucking uninstall. Yes. Delete your ass. Cancel. Share your feedback. No. I like a frame. No, stop giving me the, okay. Can you guys like not have the automatic pop-ups for share your feedback for so we can see all... What the fuck? Okay, that is not supposed to be there. Alright, whatever. Okay, there you go. Overwolf is gone. Now what I need to do is I just need to restart my computer. Once again, let's see if this works. Yeah, but it's fine. Because I want to see if you can actually do it where you can just like put a valence fusion on one of them and then combine any other weapon into that. Because if you can do that, then we can go through and speedrun through our, then we'll be able to go through and speedrun through everything. But if you can't do it that way, then we're gonna have some issues because, that's gonna take a long while to do. Because I'll have to go through and actually do it based on progenitor type, and that's gonna suck ass. Actual ass. But also it'd be kind of funny if I could bypass that. Just really quick. Like really easily. So the bypassing of it shouldn't be too bad, but yeah. Not too bad, I don't think, at least. Nope, it was not Overwolf. Alright, so the drivers are just completely fucked. That's great. Now I gotta go reinstall my fucking drivers for the 9th time in the last month because AMD fucked up the drivers really bad and it's like destroyed a bunch of stuff. Oh crap, did I just close a bunch of stuff? No, I didn't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go end stream because I can't even stream right now because there's no fucking shenanigans that I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I'll be back later. Later tonight in about, I think it's like 6 hours? 5 hours. 5 hours, I think. Yeah, 5 hours for the Patreon stream and stuff. We'll be messing around in Odyssey. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me in the Discord. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Okay, guys? And ta-da!